my gosh, yay. I don't know if that was a yeah or give me a minute. They both
Yeah.
sounded very similar. Okay. Question of the week. Your character is an action figure being ready to be sold in stores. What are their 2 accessories that they come with?
That's a good fucking question of the week, dude. Holy
you.
shit. That's a
That's
good
why
one.
If you go to D&D Conglomerate, there's like a little doodle in the call chat of Kurt with like his fucking guitar and like the not Agni Kai but Agni and Ruda.
Yeah,
Yeah. But
you tried. It was close. I get it.
Yes,
I call it Agni Kai in my head every single time.
Pick
We all do.
Agni just means fire.
We all.
Kai
we
just
all
means
say
fight.
Agni
It's
Kai.
literally Agni Kai in fucking Hindu. In Hindu and Japanese is just fire fight. That's all they did. They took the Japanese word for fight and they took the Indian word for fire, and they're like, huh.
I mean, it sounded good together.
The hoes gonna love this.
Literally.
Oh, Davin, go first. What are your 2 accessories?
A gun and like a little tiny red dragon.
Oh, a gun? Really?
Finally. God.
No problem.
Who do you pick?
Pick someone.
I don't know who's fucking here. Danny or Nova. Go.
What? I was
That's the
out of
question
the
of the week
call.
again. That's the question of the week again.
Okay, so the question of the week. Your character is an action figure about to be sold in stores. What 2 accessories do they come with?
Her sword and her shield. Duh.
You guys are so
Easy.
boring.
Yeah, y'all are fucking
What else
lame.
would she come with?
Pick someone!
Is for a
Her
Who
journal?
hasn't gone yet?
The only person who went
Everyone
was
except
Me.
Odavin.
Okay, Odavin.
everybody
Everyone
except
Odavin.
Danny.
I'm sorry, I misunderstood. Dasha,
You're
go
okay.
ahead.
You're okay. Okay. You're fine. It's okay. We'll blame the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
The tarot cards. Duh. And then
How
I think her eye
lame!
patch.
Man. Fuck you.
It's not like a sword, but I think it'd be like
Gunslinger.
it's like the clothing accessory where you can like take on or off the eye patch.
That's pretty gas. See, that's gas.
Yeah.
That's hard as hell. That's hard as hell.
Alex.
Okay.
I think it would be Nerb, because I love him,
That's cute. Little lamp
and
nerd.
and a lantern. That's Talix.
Hell yeah.
Does it come like not with batteries, but it lights up?
Yes. Yeah.
You gotta get like the
That's
tiny
his
fucking like
accessory.
Tamagotchi battery for it.
Pretty
That's
much.
so
Yeah.
funny.
Fucking C batteries. The little fucking circles.
Yeah. tiny ones.
Is it
Alright,
okay if I?
Karina. No, this is Wednesday, motherfucker.
Sorry.
Sam.
Hi. So probably carbuncle and an inhaler.
That is a good one. Oh,
good.
that's so good.
I'm glad you didn't pick this mask. I'm glad
That's
you didn't
so
pick
good.
this
His little mask is removable.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh
my
amazing.
God.
That's
Yeah.
so
See, unlike-
good. Old chap's cap.
His mask. Oh yeah. Old chap's cap can like have like different like skins that you can just like change in and out.
That little clap gas. Life in it. And Juice, are you here? I mean, I know you're not playing, but like, if you're here, can you answer the question?
Yeah, I think so. I feel like obviously a giant co, like a big co now. Now he's big. And
Mighty Nova.
Big Boba.
well, you know, whatever. It fits. No. That and then like, I guess a wand. Yeah, like a simple like her wand that she bought for herself, and then a book satchel.
That's 3.
Oh,
Hey!
I'll accept. I accept.
Okay. Now I got
What's
my
our
head
document
canon while
you
Sam is
think?
getting back. What is a lingering injury that your like character has from a fight? What fight did they get it in? Not something that's like fucking like oh, my hand, but some just like a little crick in the shoulder, or like the way like the toe cramps up or something. What is it?
It's a good one.
You gotta pick someone.
I'll go the bottom to top. Talix.
I think it's like he fought a devil or like something with that fire, and his eyes is suffering because of it. Kind of slightly blinded.
Oh, it's like slightly blinded one. That's pretty cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Zoriana.
Oh my god, twins. Well, we have the obvious eye patch eye, but that's not fun.
She actually has.
I think, like, she does actually have one.
Yeah, but like,
Yeah, a fun one. I think, like, there was probably a time where, like, she was just, like, wrestling, like, one of her friends, like, back when they were, like, traveling and stuff in the woods, and then, like, she's really clumsy and just, like, fucking fell on a, like, thorn bush, and her back has, like, a bunch of little scars. And it looks hardcore, but it's a really pathetic story on how she got it.
oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. Figment.
That's
Well,
cute.
what you got?
Ooh, me? Alright.
I mean,
Ooh.
Cancer?
Alright,
all those
well,
fights you've been in.
yeah. All the fights where one hit takes me down.
Hey, bro, you level 10?
Honestly, I think I have like 40 something hit points now. At level 10. But I would have to say probably with what we just fought, the Shell of Hatred, since it spit acid. Like I feel like he kind of have like a scuffed sense of smell for a little bit.
Okay, like a little like a tinted sense of smell. I rock with that. Darwin.
Yeah.
O'Davin's knee like pops every now and then when he stands up because his uncle hit him in the kneecap full force with a wooden sword when he was a kid.
My knees. Nova.
I imagine like she's got like calluses all over her hands from like wielding her sword so often, for one, and then two, I think like she's probably got like a scar like on her like lower abdomen from when she died from Ko.
Oh,
So
okay.
there's that.
Okay, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I don't
And
remember exactly
Shibboleth.
what the killing blow was, but yeah.
Me neither, to be honest. We can watch it back. Shibboleth, again, same thing. If you're here, by all means, feel free to answer. If not, then it's okay.
I think she has like on her left ear, she's got a little bit of a bend because when she was like a little kid, she was like irritated that Ko was getting all mom's attention, so she acted some kind of way, and he didn't like mean to hurt her, but just kind of like pawed her down, and it just kind of like never healed right. You know what I mean? Like he really got her ear good.
Like, bitch, back up.
Yeah, like that.
Okay.
Cauliflower ear.
Yeah. All right. Well, let me. We're gonna get started. Any questions, comments, concerns?
How's everyone doing?
A lot better in about 3 minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a lot better when I have a can of beer open.
Okay, wolf
I have
dog.
fruit.
What type of
Oh,
fruit?
he left already. Fruit salad. I got watermelon,
Yummy.
cantaloupe.
Did you know
Fruit
that cantaloupes are
salad.
notoriously hard to
Yummy,
clean?
yummy.
Yeah,
Fruit
yeah,
salad.
yeah,
Like cantaloupe, melon, grapes, pineapple, and strawberries. It's one I bought it from Publix. Anyways, any other questions?
I know.
Have you guys heard
Okay.
that? Slipknot X fruit salad.
Yes.
I will just inform everyone that I did level up to level 10.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Yes, everybody, if you haven't,
Yes.
please level up to level 10 because we're level 10.
How did Talix level up to level 10? How did that happen?
Can we
worry about it.
can I start the game and we'll find out maybe. Maybe we'll find out. Maybe.
Hold on, Eddie. Before you start, I have a question.
By all means.
Wait.
How's what happens today? What happens during today's session? Before you start, what happens?
Ow. Ow. Okay. Well, there's nothing else.
Ding.
If there's nothing else, we're gonna get.
Oh wait,
Did you know that
Danny, I have a
cantaloups are?
question.
Oh.
Let this
You
man
actually
live.
have a question, or you just being an asshole? Dash is frozen. Anyone else?
I'm just
Okay,
about to get into my room, so.
Cool. Oh, then we'll just wait for you. It works out because I break the fast in about 3 seconds. Un
Cool.
momento.
Am I still frozen?
No, you're good.
Yay.
Yummy, 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 yummy.
Did I fucking lose my shit? What the hell?
I'm back. I'm back.
My Discord keeps lagging.
I'm going home.
Booted out. Ooh, that was fun.
Excuse me.
Ah,
Oh my goodness. Those monsters. Okay. Everybody ready?
Yes.
Perfect.
oh,
Sorry, I'm
the
just.
snack I got for the sesh.
I'll murder you.
I hate
Okay.
you guys so much. Don't eat
Session
snacks.
27. We begin tonight as the Malcontents return back to New Zatura. You all were contracted one final time by the man formerly known as Old Chap to escort him to the ruins of the city formerly known as Zatura. Upon the journey, you saw that Old Chap increasingly was in a state of sickness, getting sicker and sicker as time went on the closer you got to the city ruins. Approaching the gates, you all made your way through an Arcanoloth and its Irani's companion, making your way stealthily past two hulking brutes up to this cathedral that once married couples, and then to its catacombs where you fought the Shell of Hatred, this amorphous creature that had traits of demonic chaos. At the conclusion and the climax of the fight, you all realize that as the Shell of Hatred fell, Old Chap made its way towards it, whereupon he rejoined with the creature, becoming the demon prince Grazit, and making his way back into the abyss to the 47th lair, where the Argent Palace, his home, remains. He did not make this trip alone, however, for you were all surprised to see the Ronin, known as Zentetsuken, make their way alongside with him. With more questions than answers, you all come back to New Zatura. Our resident Dampier was not with you all during the trek to Old Zatura and back again, the trek taking about 16, 17 days in total. However, when you arrive, you all do see life within the small home named the Borough underneath the bridge walk. Talix is there are candles lit, but he appears slightly different. Talix.
Mhm.
You have a familiar dream. It's a dream you've seen multiple times. It's every corner, every inch of this dreamscape is burned into your mind, engraved. You see these alabaster marble stairs leading up to a massive throne of skulls and blood sitting atop a feminine figure, one leg crossed over the other, two goblets affixed to these small stone columns on either side of her. The dream plays out the same as it did last time. You run up, your weapon is disarmed from you, You're grabbed by the neck and you're impaled again into the chest. And then the dream repeats and repeats. The same process over and over again. Running up, weapon being disarmed, grabbed by the throat, stabbed through the chest. It's a visceral thing, Talix, living through this event over and over and over and over again in the place where it's supposed to be the safest, the most comfortable place in your mind. The sweet embrace of sleep eludes you this evening. You wake up in a cold sweat in your room. It's the night before you have to go with your fellow malcontents to take Old Chap to the ruins of Old Zatura. However, you realize very quickly you're not alone in this room. Give me a perception check.
Natural 20? Or 25?
Perception is your
performance.
perception? You're still not 20, but what's your bonus?
Plus 1, 21.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Okay. You spot, Alex, in the shadowy corner of this room that you call home is a figure. Maybe about 5'8", 5'7". The only thing you see is the small amount of light that permeates in this room, cutting through their eyes. And you look at the eyes looking back at you. On a nat 20, you clock them and you see this figure almost meld out of the shadows. It's feminine to an extent, but there's a large mask that covers most of the features, only exposing just the faintest of the eyes. You see kind of long lashes as this figure steps out of the shadows, reaches into one of the many pouches and bags that they have as you come up with the star, still dressed down, pulling out two things. A single purple rose. It's definitely been dyed either arcanely or through other natural means, but it looks like it was planted itself. And a small stone, almost like maybe this big of a gemstone. They place it on the side table for you. And as they kind of motion for you to make your way towards the table, the second they leave eyeshot, they're gone. You spend a fraction of a second to turn to look at the items left behind in their wake, and as you turn back, they're not there. Taking the rose, taking the gem. Give me an Arcana check, Talix.
Alright. 15. I gotcha.
Sorry, I'm so hungry.
Go
on a
ahead,
15.
eat.
On a 15. You're not super magically inclined, Talix, kind of taking most of your levels in a barbarian, a martial class. However, you understand the very basic intuition behind magical spell crafting and just the essence of magical items to some degree to determine what they really are meant to do. This either looks like a communication, a la Ascending Stone, or it looks like a teleportation. On a 15, you get one of those two. But almost certainly, it's either you focus on the item or you break it. It's one of those two.
Mm.
What do you do, Talix?
I take the stone, look at it, and I try it. Hello?
Is that all you say?
No. I say... It's me, Remilia. Are you awake? That's all I say.
Sorry to burst your bubble, but I am not your daughter. But I would like to meet you nonetheless. Once again.
Does this look like Solomon Kane, or?
It's not a person, it's just a voice. It's
Okay.
a deep, like, heavy voice. It's like a thick voice that comes through. Now, you only
Yes,
met this
but-
person like once, and it was for, what, a minute, 2 minutes? So kind of picking up on their voice again after 2-3 months of downtime is maybe a bit difficult, but I will say yes, you're just able to be like, okay, I have a good assumption. It's either him or someone else that spoke when I was there.
Okay. Yes. Let's reconvene. Where?
Make yourself scarce. Come to the docks. I'll have one of my acolytes retrieve you.
And I think by that I take my things and I sneak out at night, I guess.
As you make your way downstairs through the Borough, stealthing your way so as not to wake your remaining party members, making your way outside of the small apartment, you rush through the cold air of this evening, making your way through the alleyways down to the Nogami docks. You don't see anyone here. It's just, and then you go unconscious.
Okay.
You feel a light pain in your side, and the last thing you feel is your body hitting the wooden docks. As you come to, Talix, you're propped up against something hard. You're flexed very slightly, just in case you're captured, your wrists, making sure there's nothing binding them, your ankles, and there isn't. And as you slowly open your eyes, you're met with this familiar individual, not arising from a flock of night bats this time, just standing there among many others in this area, almost like a half circle with dead trees sticking out. Their skin a pearlescent white, red sclera and deep violet eyes with slicked white back hair and a very extravagant noble's getup. They have pitch white gloves covering their hands, and you can't tell if the skin is lighter than the gloves. But as you see this individual, you see a bunch of others, all dressed similarly. They have some individuality amongst them, maybe a sword here, maybe a bow there, maybe the armor is cut in a different way there. But all of them are, it's definitely like an organization, a red coloration with blacks and a muted purple embedded throughout the entirety of their clothing. You see the man who's introduced himself to you as Solomon Kane, the progenitor of vampirism, make his way towards you and extend a hand.
I take it.
He helps you up to your feet. Now, you're a tall guy, Talix. I don't know how tall you are, but you can tell this guy is definitely like just breaking 7 feet tall, but he doesn't
Way
appear
taller.
tall. He appears a lot taller the closer he gets. Almost like a shadow looms over from his shoulders outwards. Just the closer he gets in, you can feel a chill just approach you the closer you get to this creature. Someone get this man a seat. We have much to discuss. See someone bows slightly and they pull over like a stump of wood, probably from a thin tree that was cut down, placing it under you and placing another one underneath Solomon Kane as he sits down, not in a formal manner. You can give me a history check with advantage or an insight check. They're going to tell you two different things.
I think I will take the history. Yeah, so the highest was 19.
Alex, you've been around the noble block, right? It's a weird
Yep.
thing for someone to command respect, and typically the only people that command or respect innately are leaders or generals. Both kind of types of leaders, but it doesn't look like the movements of these people following this man aren't one of, hey, I'm just working here, I'm doing a job. It's like, I utterly devote everything to you. It's almost cultish in a way. Now, you've read a lot about cults, but it's similar to noble behavior in terms of, hey, respect to your father, respect to your elders, dote on them when they need you to. It's a bit of a step further than that. As they sit down, you do see that this man in front of you doesn't sit down like a lord, doesn't sit down like a king, he sits down like a person, kind of a slight hunch as he leans forward and then leans back again. Is there anything to eat? I'm sure you're hungry, yes?
Starving.
Do you partake in... It just leaves the question to sit in the air.
In this company, yes.
There was a fresh boar Hendel killed. Please drain it and bring it to us, if you'd be so kind. See, one nods, and after some small talk, just, oh, you're not hurt, apologize for the circumstances, kind of exudes an aura of secrecy that must be maintained, you understand. But before long, two goblets are filled with this red ichor. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I understand the need for subterfuge sometimes.
As you look and swirl at this thick red goblet in your hand, the liquid inside is still warm. You can feel it against the metal of the cup. You see Solomon looks, I won't pressure you to take any if you don't want to or if you don't feel comfortable to.
I don't.
A toast then. To
Cheers.
a conversation. As the red liquid passes his pale lips, he sets it down, a light film of crimson on his lower lip as he puts the goblet down on the grass and wipes his hands slightly on the pants. Would you do me the honor of listening to my story?
I would be delighted.
I ask you not to judge me of my actions and consequences of those, but only to learn, if you'd be so kind.
I just nod.
Please bring some fruit for my good friend. This will be a long story. Vampirism is a plague. A plague brought upon by my own mortal lust for power and immortality. In my first life, I fought alongside the Black Reaper Azrael himself, and when the war was done and the dust was settled, I was among the storied few who said goodbye to him, as he took his rightful place in the realm of Hades to shepherd lost souls. My compatriots and I had taken on aspects of the Reaper, and we alone held the ability to bring others to our cause. We were glorious for a time. It's, as the story begins, it's not really, you don't get hints of melancholy yet, it's just pride in his voice.
Mm-hmm.
But eventually, avarice takes root in all living things, and we were not exempt from that. a small few of us decided to forcefully recruit more into our ranks, to create what they believed to be the perfect creature. In turn, the creatures we sought to provide a safe haven to soon had become unbridled elements of death and decay. As humanity struggled to pick up the pieces, my kind was shuffling the board once again. I stood against those I once called kin. I felt their blood run from my fingertips. I felt my fangs sink into their flesh. And I felt their lives leave as I ended them. However, in my ignorance, I did not realize that the seeds of dissent were sown deeper than I could cut, and I failed to uproot those who carried on the sick practices of the predecessors. So I did what I have regretted for millennia. I left. Now, why do you think I'm telling you this, Talix?
I believe that you have reconsidered your position. And you wouldn't be here unless you have a plan of redemption, perchance?
Redemption is not what I'm looking for. No. I'm telling you this story because I want you to know it's okay to run. There's nothing wrong with retreating to lick your wounds. But after I ran, I traveled. Was there a way to cure this disease? Was there a way to end this morbid existence? And I learned two fundamental truths. One, that I was wrong. What afflicts my kind is not a disease, or it is not a disorder of structure or form. What afflicted my kind was simply what afflicts all those with power, an abuse of it. The second truth was that the form I had taken was not the true power bestowed upon by Azrael. Over time, many of those that were inflicted with vampirism came to find me, as destiny would have it. I learned of a way to evolve. I learned of a way to offer a choice. I had learned how to cure those who had not felt the taste of food made with love in centuries. I had learned how to give those who could not feel the cold wind's sting the sweet satisfaction of wiping a red nose. And I'd learned how to be greater. Of these disciples, a powerful young spellcraft came to me. Her name, you know it well. I unlocked the secrets of our next step in evolution together. And eventually, when she became a powerful creature in her own right, she betrayed me. Infecting my inner circle around me, it had happened again. Every time I had tried to use this accursed power for good, those I thought I was helping, eyes full of love and wonder, turned to looks of contempt and disgust. I wanted to kill the lot of them. Those I thought didn't deserve. But no. I fought the urge to rip through each and every one of them with my bare hands and feast on the tainted blood that I helped instill in their own veins. No, I realized I must endure for my kind. Those of us must band together and protect one another. Which brings me to you. My acolytes and I want to protect the innocents from those who would abuse this. Those like Jean. I have spent the last 10 centuries finding those who use their abilities for their own ambition at the cost of countless unsuspecting hopefuls. And through my gracious followers, we've been able to put a stop to many of them. But your old adversary has survived this long due to her magical capability. She has created a plane known as Gaistar. I trust you understand the one I'm speaking of.
I do. I know it well.
So I understand. You know of the experiments on the innocents, the lives swept from their homes, children taken from their mother's arms at night to serve her exploits.
Yes.
I need you to rejoice, my friend, because our mutual enemy has made a mistake. A fatal mistake that will be her undoing. She let you walk free.
What?
The magic that holds her realm in isolation has a particularly nasty side effect. I should know, considering I created it. Once made, the domain cannot be entered in by anyone the originator deems unacceptable. But do you see where I'm going with this?
I do catch your drift, yes.
Explain it to me.
If I were what I assume a whole, I would be allowed in. If I'm correct?
Close, Alex. It's not. It's you. You were there. You walked on the ebony grass of Gaistar. You were deemed acceptable to enter in as part of a cruel play of fate that she decided to give you. She's left herself open for you to deliver a killing blow.
I see now.
However, you are not strong enough yet to wield the blade that will pierce her cold heart. What you are now is a cruel trick. She has cursed you with a modicum of our power. In essence, she has made you a thrall. I understand much of this is plenty to digest.
A little.
Alex, none of this truly matters. Nothing I've told you matters in the slightest to you. But there is one thing that truly matters, is that your children live. The twins born to you and Priscilla Falovia, they live within the Ebony Tower, the home of Jean at the center of Gaistar.
I'm relieved. This
You shouldn't be
changes thing.
relieved that a cruel puppeteer controls your children like a marionette.
Oh, not that part, but I thought I would be
There
dead.
is hope. I understand. I don't fault you for holding on to hope, my friend. But as a thrall, you cannot help your children. You cannot hope to rescue them. You will fall. But when he takes the white glove off, a fingernail extends from his other finger, cutting through the glove as he cuts his palm. But as something more. He reaches down, takes your goblet, and you watch as his blood drops from the center of his palm into the cup. As something more, you could turn the tide. He swirls it. Alex, Phobos, Kartak, Park von Wilkengroff, will you take the first step towards setting this right?
Yes.
Before you take the cup, he pulls it back. This next step will take much out of you. We will be here to help you withstand the changes that will occur.
I
No.
appreciate it.
Your body and mind will be tested.
Yes.
And he gives you the cup.
The last thing that he does before looking and drinking it, he looks one time in his reflection of the golden goblet to see his own face.
Mhm.
And then I drink it.
Okay. Talix, the next bit is very blurred. You don't remember much. You remember things that feel like you're looking through the eyes of someone else. It's blurry, but you see a pale hand, a claw coming out, hitting something dark and covered in fur. You see the red ichor extend out on top of your palm, and you see it get closer as the hand disappears under your view. You see chains on your wrists and on your ankles holding you back, and you feel a sting on your chest. You're attached to these stakes, poles, but you're trying to push through. You're so hungry. It's the hunger you feel in your stomach ties a knot in your chest, and you need to feed. Eventually, the vision shifts again, and you're on top of this larger creature, a bit thicker, fatter skin. It's either a boar or a pig or something as you're ripping into it with one hand, hungrily shoving the skin and blood into your mouth as it drips down and falls back into the body. You take another hand, bring it up, hungrily eating, and then again tied to a stake as you're held back. This time, you feel the stake move in the dirt, able to move it slightly as you're thrashing about, hungry once again. This time, the hunger is stronger than before. It's unbearable. You're sweating, teeth gritting. You can feel the fangs cutting in to the top of your gums as you tighten your bite so hard. And then the vision shifts once more, this blurred view, almost like a Shutterstock camera, putting multiple blurred photos one after the other, one after the other, one after the other, only giving you glimpses of what's going on and not the entire picture. The next scene that you see is you hunched over this carcass of a creature you've just fed on. There's light water running. You can pick it up, but you know innately it's not anywhere close. You feel your palms hit dirt, your bare feet hitting dirt, as not running, but almost moving animalistically, going through the dirt in the forest until you come across this lake. It's cold, but there's no breath that leaves you. As you fall to your knees, you see just the murky reflection of the lake. But you don't see yourself. You see the moon, you see the clouds, and you dig deep into the water. It shifts once more and you're still tied again. This time you can feel your tears streaming down your face. Your nails have cut into your palms as you're struggling to get out. You feel another multiple force pulling you, ropes tied around your chest, as you can feel a ebb and flow of this pressure that's tying you back. As you're being pulled, you're yanking on the chains. It feels like someone is pulling you, until eventually the last thing comes to you in a moment of lucidity. Your hair is down, covering your face. Your tears are hitting the dirt. As you're tied to these chains, your ankles and wrists keeping you down. But you're not hungry anymore. Over 2 weeks, Talix, you learn and are forced to be put through the trials of dealing with your animalistic side and having to control that hunger. Until you're in this moment, your head down, you see a pair of maroon boots. You feel this cold shadow wash over you once again. Alex, are you with us?
Yes.
Release his chains. There's a moment of hesitation until the chains are cut. Talis, give me a wisdom saving throw.
8.
8. The second the chains are released, you rush forward as a cold hand grabs your throat and just holds you a foot apart. Now, Talix, you're not a small guy. You're a big guy, but you're being lifted off the air, your hands swinging wildly at this creature. Solomon Kane holds you at arm's length, one arm behind the back, as your legs dangle and your teeth gnaw, almost trying to bite the hand, but he's holding you in a grip. You can tell, a well-practiced grip, preventing any biting to take place as he holds you back there. And you thrash for what feels like days. Thrashing about, swinging your arms wildly until eventually, even when your stamina has left you, still trying to swing, there's no moment of let up from this creature. Until eventually your arms go limp, your legs go limp, and you're just being held up. You give yourself into the weight, not trying to fight back and hold yourself up with your core, just letting your entire body sink. As you're dropped lightly, falling to your knees. He looks down. You have work to do. But I cannot keep you here for much longer. We must move, and though I enjoy your company, you are not one of us. Not yet. I have given you a vestige of my own blood. This should suffice for now. Find me when you learn how to control your bloodlust.
I will.
So he kind of puts a deathly cold hand on your cheek. I look forward to our next meeting.
Me too. I give a bow.
The second you bring your head down, you're unconscious again. As you wake up, head pounding, sides hurting. Well kept, though. You look like you're dressed to the nines, like someone's cleaned you and returned you here. You're sitting on the steps of the Borough, just head down, waking up. You're right outside your home. Kind of peer in. What date is it? Kind of checking around, Alex, you learn quickly that, oh fuck, I missed it. Ah. Kind of asking around, you go to where old chap is kept, where he's done business before, and through whatever means you find acceptable and find suitable to Alex, you learn that, damn, they're probably not going to be back for maybe 5-6 days.
Mm.
However, before we rejoin with the rest of our malcontents, there is a knock at the door, Talix.
Mm-hmm.
It's on the day that you assumed either the evening or maybe the afternoon is the next day where they're supposed to return.
Yeah.
What do?
I open the door.
As you open the door, you see a woman with red skin, slight horns sticking out from jet black hair. Is this where the malcontents live?
It is indeed, lady.
Oh. Gentlemen, do you mind if I come in and wait for the others?
Please do step in.
Thank you. Your name was Talix, was it?
It is indeed. And may I ask of yours?
Oh, you know my name, sugar. I'm Ibaneth. She comes in and takes a seat at the table. The rest of you return to New Zatura. As you guys make your way back, you arrive in the city about maybe like 6, 7 p.m. Maybe anywhere between 6 to 8 to 9. Sun has set, it's getting late. This is the wrong music. Oops. That was the wrong music. That was the wrong one.
What day is it?
Today is the 16th or the 15th day of Deep Snow, second month.
Okay. Yep.
Do we know who Eveneth is?
How do you spell
The
her
name we've
name?
heard?
Yeah.
You should. Anyway.
How do you spell it? Oh God. Okay, I was really wrong. Thank you.
You enter in to your home, kind of happy to be back. And as you do, you see Talix and this red woman sitting here. She's kind of nursing a small tea. Or Talix, I should ask you, do you make any refreshments for this woman?
Oh, yes.
What do you make?
I make some. I probably have procured some fine plum wine, a little bit of coffee, a little bit of grapes, like a cheese platter.
A little charcuterie board, this lady?
Yeah, it's a charcuterie board with like slice of meat, like peaks.
Hell yeah.
Peaks that are
Hell
there.
yeah. Hell yeah. As you enter and you see this woman kind of holding close her wine, taking a sip. Hello. And you also see Talix. What do you 4 or 3 do?
Do we recognize this figure?
One of you does.
I assume we're all just kind of like still like dead tired from the trip and everything.
Yeah, but also like maybe not because it is 8 days back, so like you could have rested on the trip there.
Yeah, okay.
You had attendees taking y'all, you know what I mean?
Okay, all right.
Alex,
But it's like it's good to be home, you know what I mean?
are you okay? Where were you?
And who's in our home here? Who might this be?
It's lovely Ibaneth, and I was doing something. I'll explain later.
Okay. Yeah. Totally.
Well,
Can we
And
help you to
do
some
you know us
degree?
how?
She says to Eveneth.
yeah.
Oh, no, you don't recognize me in this form. That's It's not as fun. Odavin, do keep your friends updated, if you'd be so kind.
You know her.
How does Odavin look? Can I insight check? What's his reaction?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm using insight
What's the boy
correctly.
look like?
I don't know. Probably sus.
You know this person?
Well, I met all of you, really.
Yes, we're all technically familiar.
Technically is
Anyone want to explain how?
a unique word.
Odavin?
Ajishi looks at you, Nova, and her eyes shift from just this weirdly colored red, but also she has red skin, to this draconic orange flame eye. And then back again.
Why are you here, even if...
I see.
So hostile. I was simply wanting to enjoy your food and snacks. Thank you, Mr. Talix.
Yeah.
You're
welcome.
a wonderful host. Can't say the same about you, Odavin. That's bad manners. But, very good. You must give me the recipe for this.
I will. I will.
I'm here because the boss would like to meet with all of you this time. Imagine that.
The boss.
Where?
3 days' time. It's about maybe an hour walk outside the city. We've been closer than you think, little boy.
Is that all?
Very rude. I mean, I assume that's all, but if you wouldn't mind, I'd like to enjoy my snacks first, Mr. Talix, unless you're kicking me out, that is.
No, I would never kick such a lovely person as you.
Wonderful, wonderful. I smell gold. Magical items, too. You all are quite the walking armory, are you not?
Gotta be.
Be sure to bring them. You'll need them. She kind of gets
Are
up.
we walking into a fight?
What do you mean by that? Hello?
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that?
She gets up, looks at you, Talix, as they're like, "Whoa, what do you mean?" Thank you so much for your hospitality, Master Talix.
You're welcome again, Ebeneth.
Oh, I'll remember that. Well, toodaloo, you all. I'll see you soon. As she leaves and closes the door to the Borough, what do you 5 want to do?
Okay, so like that
What was that?
little you're like almost 7 feet tall. What the fuck? The audacity.
What? Huh?
No, like she called Odavin a little boy. He's like the tallest one here.
Oh.
Is she fucking blind?
What exactly was
Odavin.
that all about?
Yes.
I guess to a creature thousands of years old, that's not exactly incorrect. Insulting as it may be.
Didn't
I'm
know
sorry,
his
come again?
dragon had a humanoid form.
For those of you who have not put the pieces together, that's my uncle's dragon. And her more.
I do. I did see her that one time.
Oh, you did. That's
That
right,
is
Talix.
true!
Fuck, you did, didn't you?
Yep.
That's
I totally forgot about that. Good eye. Good shit, Talix. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Got me.
Okay, well, Talix, how about you maybe explain to us where you've been this whole time?
Something came up that I had to deal with.
Well, you did say you would explain. She's gone now. It's not really explaining. If you don't want to talk about it, you can just say that.
I was training, and there was something that I had to deal with.
And it got dealt with?
It did.
Okay. Are you good? Do you need anything?
How did it go with the old chap?
Fine.
Oh my gosh. Alex, sit down. Do I have a story for you? So,
Hey, for the sake of it, Zoriana, you fill Talix all in on everything that happens
she
with
mentions Loneheart like a little bit too much, maybe.
Nova
All
feels very
right.
upset.
I'm just looking at Nova forth and back for her and Soriana to
gone.
see what the deal is.
She's gone.
Okay.
As soon as it starts, she's gone. Up to her
Yeah.
room.
Loneheart was so cool, Alex.
Like,
Hmm?
it sucked that you weren't there and that he had to like step up. But like, we needed a barbarian with us, you know? And he just like.
I'm glad you felt comfort bringing your companion along.
I don't really know
Zoriana.
what labels are yet. I don't know. Talix, you're like a really romantic person, right? Actually, no.
Indeed.
Never mind. Sorry.
Yes, I am.
Sorry.
No,
Sorry.
don't worry. I'm all
I
ears.
I feel like it's really insensitive to ask after like everything that's happened, but like,
No, I've dealt with my grief.
okay.
That's what I needed to do.
What do people do on dates? Like, how do I take one on a date? Do you have any advice? I tried talking to Nova about it,
Yeah.
but she like completely
Okay.
shut down.
What do you want out of the experience?
I don't really know.
Because if you want like a very easy date, maybe you go to a cafe or a dinner, nice dinner, candlelight dinner, and you talk about things you like and
Okay.
dislikes.
Okay. Yeah.
A
I
very
can totally
easy
do that.
step.
Cool.
Yeah, get a nice dress. Do your hair a little bit. I think we will go shopping. Yes, darling, I will take you shopping. Yeah, I think that's the way. I will fill you
Cool.
in.
Cool. Thanks.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
I'm gonna say, you guys have about 3 days in New Zatura before, if you should so choose, to follow maybe an hour outside the city to find Ibaneth and who you assume to be Arlen, the Warden of Conflagration. I fucked up that word. Don't talk about it. What do you guys want to do in 3 days? For these 3 days.
I would like to
I
check
want
up
to visit
on
my.
Kalsar.
I heard what? What? There's a lot. What?
Go ahead.
I heard someone start talking, then they stopped talking, then they started talking.
Alex, you were going first.
I'm thinking, so just go someone else.
Okay, cool. Odavin, you were saying something?
Yeah, I'll check up on Dr. Kalstar.
Okay, so Dom's going to Castar. Who else is doing something these 3 days?
Would it be
Soriana?
possible? Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. You're good.
I was just gonna say, would it be possible to scry on the figure I saw in the vision? Is that a possibility? Because I don't. I've seen them, but I haven't met them, but I haven't. That
Let's
I
see.
know of. It's complicated. They should just have a modifier for it's complicated.
I mean,
Good
let's see.
idea.
I'll say they're gonna have, because the maximum plus is +5. I'll say they'll have a +10 to this modifier because it's like, oh, I saw a person that was hooded in a snowstorm.
Sure.
You know what I
But
mean?
it's possible.
Why not? I'll try it.
It
It's a
is.
wisdom 17. We'll see.
17.
Let's hope they
Okay.
they roll like a fucking.
Whoa!
Wait, I didn't
Okay.
see it. What was it?
Nat
Not
one.
one.
That one.
Not one.
No way.
I'll get to that.
We'll get to
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
Yay.
See,
I think first Sigmund would want to mail his letter he wrote since he lived,
Yeah.
absolutely.
and then honestly probably just walk around New Zatura. Probably go with Odavin to see
Castor.
Castar. Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, just kind
Anyone
of
else?
fool around.
Zori's gonna
wanted to-
take a look. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I wanted to go to the bookstore with my favorite shopkeeper in the Newsom tour, and I wanted to
Okay.
see if I could buy a +1 half plate.
At a
think.
bookstore?
No, I like otherwise, like go to him and then
Oh.
look around. For
Oh, gotcha.
half
I was
plate.
like, huh? At a bookstore?
No. No,
I
no,
gotcha.
I'm
Let
not
me go
that
ahead
stupid.
and I'll roll the generator 3 times for 3 days.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right.
Or some armor.
Yeah, let's see.
Anybody in the party that's good at drawing?
I do be drawing.
Like
Proficiency
Godwin,
in
technically?
I do be drawing.
No.
painting tools or something? I don't know.
I do be.
Oh, yeah.
doodling.
Yeah. No, not really.
Wish Calypso were here. Damn.
She did.
But she's dead. No,
dead.
We both said it. She's dead.
but she's dead.
Fair off is
Alright.
gone.
For sure. For now. Alright, sorry. It's not generating anything. I think I'm putting it wrong. Blacksmith. Blacksmith.
We don't have to run it.
Yep, for sure. I'm just making sure that it's there.
Yeah.
You know, I'll do 5 and 5. The first one didn't have it. Second one. No, third one could do. So I'll tell you what they have, right? Anything like close to it? Do you want me to let you know, or
Yeah, like medium armor.
medium armor? Okay.
Or light. Light would also work, actually.
Light armor. Oh yeah, because as a barbarian, you don't get your rage bonus or resistance when you're raging if you're wearing heavy armor. Remember that. So
I know,
you gotta
that's why I've
have
been
light
wearing
armor,
medium.
basically. Yep.
Light
Gotcha.
or medium.
Or medium. Yep. All right. Let's see. So for the first one, I'll say anything. I see there's a shield +2. That's pretty high. That's 12,000. I don't know if you have. Yeah, it's pretty high. There's armor of necrotic resistance for 5,000.
I might take that. Damn.
That's pretty much all I think you'd like, Alex. There's a sentinel shield for 20,000. That's a lot. There is.
I only have
mithril-
8,000.
There's a mithril chain, or sorry, elven chain. That's not, it doesn't have a price. I don't know why that's there. That's elven chain, which is good for like people that need to wear, or like a wizard that needs to wear armor. A shield of missile attraction, armor of vulnerability, which I don't know why you would.
Sigmund.
What?
You have resistance to one of the following damage types, but you also have vulnerability to a random damage type.
Damn.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
that's so
no,
weird.
no.
And that's pretty much it. There are a couple of different armors of resistance. I'll just say without it. There are shields. There's a shield +1 as well.
I can't wear a shield when I have a halberd, so it's
Can't
fine.
wear a shield when you have a halberd. Absolutely. I'm
Might
sorry,
go grab
girly.
that
This is just
myself.
dice
No,
roll.
it's fine. It's fine. I tried. Could I talk to the bookkeeper? That's the only thing.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, give me 1 sec. My mom's calling me. I'll be right back.
Tell your mom I say hi.
Zoriana is going on a date.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
It's gonna go well. There's gonna be no sadness.
Oh yeah, Talix, you missed it.
None at all.
The girl Sigmund has been writing is apparently already engaged, like an arranged marriage.
Oh no!
Homie,
Yeah.
send her
But
some
You should-
She
hysteria.
doesn't like the arranged marriage.
You should talk to
She don't like
Talix
her
about
shit.
arranged marriages.
I got my earpiece on, so if it's really loud, let me
depending-
know.
Depending on what she says in this next letter, I might come to Talix.
Okay, Alex, you're going to the bookstore. All right, so I'm gonna run
Oh.
Odab, and then
Zoriana.
Zoriana. Yes.
Could you go on a date?
Wonderful. Okay. So I'm gonna run in order. I will do
Loneheart.
Odavin. Actually, I'll do Talix first because we already just started doing that. Talix, Odavin, and Sigmund. And then let's see, Zoriana. And then Nova. Cool. Alex, you go to the bookstore. Let me get his name. You do see Leaf Brownbow, kind of the older man, spotty hair, white hair that sticks out to the side, very like Doc Brown, Back to the Future-esque, as he's kind of just reading a book. These large, actually more like, you know, the in fucking Toy Story when the guy steals Woody and he like gets him repaired. That old guy, and he's just like that guy. He's reading a book, kind of looking over it. The bell atop the door frame rings as you enter in the door. He kind of sets the book down haphazardly. Hi, return customer. Good to see you. Good to see you. Please let me know if you need any help whatsoever.
My favorite shopkeeper. I was looking for if you had any more books about the Bee Maidens by off chance of stories we told, sacred worship in springs, and also a new collection of you know, a little bit more romantic books.
Michelle, those are two very different requests coming from the same person.
I know.
But I'll oblige. Roll me a religion check. We'll see if it's even here.
24?
Ooh!
Expertise
He pulls out
in
a
religion.
small book. He pulls out a small book and kind of places it on the table, sends it on over, and he goes, I'm gonna ring these up separately, because one is smut and one is the Lord. And you gotta keep them separate. Okay?
That's fair. That's fair.
Okay. Youth
I
these
respect
days.
that.
There's gonna be 2 copper pieces for each of them.
I give him a gold.
Wonderful. On that 24 religion check, Talix, I will say, what are you looking for exactly? Just so I understand. Like, what are you looking for from this book?
Like worships, places of worship for the Bee Maidens. Like I know in Alisata, but otherwheres, like where you could connect with them is where I'm going at.
I'm gonna tell you what, Talix. We're gonna play a game. High or low?
High.
3. You, Talix, would know. Obviously, Alisata, but also Karos. It's kind of on the other side of the world, though. So anywhere on that 3, anywhere on this side of the world, probably not from this book. Looking for like a place. This is an old book.
Yeah.
This is like, you know, it's not like a what's the word I'm looking for? Like the script of God. You know, it's just
No.
oh, like here's a little like 101 of what this creature is, and you know what their values are and what worshippers do, and like different like novice rituals to kind of say a prayer and small prayers and stuff like that. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
Anything else, Talix?
I was wondering, could I invest in your shop?
This ain't one of them radio scams, is it?
No, I think you are worthwhile having, and knowledge is good for everyone to have. And you helped my young friend Sybil over here, so I wanna invest.
Okay. Yeah.
I give him 1,000 gold.
Well, what am I supposed to do with this?
Use it for upkeep or redecoration or acquiring more books.
Do you just want to use this 1,000 to buy more books? And then I can use the money that you give me from buying more books to get more stock? I make a better markup selling books than, you know, just 1,000. Then I gotta write it off, and, you know, well, the government will take most of it, so, you know.
I'm just gonna buy 1,000 books.
What for? Be my first investment! I'll tell you what, if I got anything that's new that you like, I'll send it on over. Where are you staying at right now?
At the Boroughs, I'll give him my address
Okay.
and home, room, and
I
thank
don't
you.
need your blood type now either. Just the address is fine. Okay. Well, you just let me know what type of books you like, and I'll send a couple of recommendations on over. We'll do what's one of them subscribers thingies that I hear about?
Yes, a book club, I believe.
Sure.
Be Queen Weekly.
Anything else, Alex?
Bi-weekly. No, I'm just giving him a little
Bi-weekly.
path. Feeling good about myself.
I'm gonna
Feeling
say
good
this
about
happened in like the first day that you got
Yes.
back. You guys come back and there's like 3 books just outside the door. Coming back just like, okay, book. Just quietly toss goes downstairs. Ain't nothing to see here. Ain't nothing to see here. Ain't no problems here. Anything else, Toss, before I move on?
Nah, I'm good.
O'Davin and Sigmund.
Okay.
You guys make your way to the market area where Dr. Castar's shop is. Last time you two gentlemen were here, if you remember, the site was not a great one.
Yep.
You arrived just after a couple of goons came. And as you approach this time, you actually see the shop that has probably just been repaired. There are 2 individuals inside talking to this Asimar. One a bit smaller, one a bit taller. You see a halfling and a tiefling man, both with wooden, almost like clubs in their hands. Just not like an aggressive, like hitting him, but they're still holding it, one hand on the hip, looking and talking to this guy. They're about 80, 100 feet away from you guys.
I'll just kind of walk in. I'll kind of do my best not to like make myself known. See if I can kind of like slip in.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll kind of like just normally kind of walk in, like following O'Davin, kind of following his.
Yeah,
lead.
I'm gonna say the shop is not big, so it's like anyone who comes in here, you spot. Like you can't hide in the shop.
Yeah.
You can try to keep a low profile.
Yeah.
But they do see you. They clock you guys, and then they kind of keep turning back, and they're talking in hushed tones. You can see that the doctor is kind of there, like his arms together, and he's like trying to explain something, but they're talking in very hushed tones.
What do you want to do?
I'll kind of walk up. Everything all right?
You see the halfling kind of looks up. Yeah, everything's fine. Sorry, gentlemen. I'm afraid that we're gonna have to ask you to leave the premises. We're closing the shop for the day. It'll open tomorrow. Okay?
Well, that's a shame. I was hoping to talk to my friend Dr. Castar here.
Dr. Gastar don't mind, do we? You see the doctor kind of looks. It's fine. We can talk tomorrow. Give me an insight check.
Both of us?
Yeah, both of you.
Two.
No!
4.
Hold
Hey,
on.
you
What,
don't catch anything, O'Davin.
what if I have a passive insight of 13?
Nope. Nope.
Nope. Darn.
Alright, watermelon.
No, you're good.
You see the tiefling turn. Listen, friend, we don't want any trouble. Just go on about your day. Take a walk. In fact, Dr. Castar will give you discounts, 20% to these gentlemen when they return. Isn't that right, Doctor? You bet. You bet. You bet. You bet. 20% off, gentlemen.
Yes, none of us want trouble here.
No, I don't think that's true.
Yeah.
Sigmund. I think these 2 gentlemen are
Alright.
looking for trouble.
Hey, what the
I don't
fuck?
know
And then
about that,
tiefling,
O'Donnell.
listen. Bando, calm down. Gentlemen, I didn't get your name. I'm Dazed. It's a pleasure to meet you. He sticks out a hand.
He doesn't
Wait,
stick
one
out a
second.
hand, but he goes, name's O'Donovan.
Okay.
His name.
Dazed. D-A's like dazed.
No.
He's
I'm
about to be.
thinking of I'm trying to remember the vampire's name.
But Dazed and Mando?
Bando. B-A-N-D-O.
Oh, sorry.
Yep, Bando a banjo. Am I right?
Nah,
Hold on.
And
No,
Bando
I
was a
wrote it down
halfling, you
somewhere.
said?
Bando is a halfling, Dazed is a tiefling.
Cool.
What's up? I'm not gonna wait for you to remember.
Yeah. No.
Listen,
Yeah.
we're here on business. We have a right to be here. We actually have the deed to this establishment. So, like I said, buddy, no one wants any problems here. Don't be a hero. Just you can get whatever you need from the doctor tomorrow. I'll be at full price, but tomorrow. If you don't mind, I'm gonna ask that you leave now.
See, I guess you could call me a concerned citizen. See, the last time I stopped by, there was a lot of broken glass, some items misplaced from the shop, and
Ooh.
I see these wooden clubs
That won't
here.
do.
You gotta call me concerned.
Mhm. Oh, absolutely. As is your right. As is your right to be concerned. Look at that, Dr. Castor. Concerned citizen. Good Samaritan. No, you see, Dr. Castor, please explain to our friend here what happened last time. Oh, I was experimenting and, mistake. Made a lot of things go wrong. My fault. My fault. It's fine.
Can I make an insight check on that? Because
You both
I
can
just-
make another insight check.
okay.
I will make that with my -1. This is 9. Oh no. 9!
We both got 9.
The thing is, though, an insight check isn't like I know the truth. It's I get a vibe check. So it's like in your mind, you gentlemen are like, what the fuck is Castar on?
Okay.
Are we?
See there? Doctor said it himself. Just a friendly little mistake. Bendo, why do we have these clubs? We're going to the cages after. Right, we're going to the cages after. We're gonna bat a few. You gentlemen want to come with us? We finish up our business here, and maybe now we can meet you there.
You know what? That sounds like a plan. Go on, Sigmund. And we'll walk out the front door, and he will turn and just stand at the front door like this, and just looking at the shop.
Give me an intimidation check. Give me an intimidation check.
I know what, Flash of Genius that.
Hell yeah.
So add +4 to that roll.
19.
19. You see that they are talking to the doctor. They turn. Now it's a shop. You know what I mean? So there is glass there, but it is a shop that's meant to be like closed at night.
So you
see that the halfling just kind of
like this.
The halfling just kind of snickers and turns the blind. As you see, just using passive perception, you see that the tiefling takes the doctor behind the counter to the back room. What do you two gentlemen want to do?
I'm following your lead on this.
Just probably wait till you see my next move before you say that. And I will just kick the door in.
Okay. The door breaks the hinge. It takes you multiple kicks. Just by the second kick, the door breaks. You're able to undo the latch. You enter on in. Immediately, you see this halfling come out. O'Davin, I'm going to say you're fast. You have a high dex, right? So you can react to something if you have a reaction. But Bando's going to take a swing at you.
Cool.
I'm gonna go off initiative. Sigmund, I assume you're last. What's your initiative?
Damn.
+0.
Didn't have to do my man's with that.
Okay, I'm just making sure. All right, hang on. All right. He's gonna do D20 +4. Nat 2 does not hit. You see, Odavin, this halfling comes up. Just, hey, motherfucker, we said get out of here! He swings, you duck under it. What do you do?
I want to try to reach out and grab the club out of his hand as he misses me.
Ooh, I'm gonna say make an opposed athletics check.
Yeah, it's not good for me, but it's cool.
Yeah, he does have proficiency, so he's gonna have a +5 to this.
I'm gonna have a -1 to this.
Nope.
He rolled 3. Oh man, he rolled an 8. He swings, you try to grab it, and he, just because you thought of me, you bigger than me, and he swings another time at your knee.
No.
14 to hit?
Nope.
Kind of upstepping it. Sigmund, what do you do?
All right, I'm just for the gentlemen, please, can we just relax?
I'm gonna draw
my good halfling man.
Hang on.
Maybe you just need to sleep.
As Sigmund just, gentlemen, can we just, fucking Maul just goes towards you. Okay. What do you do, Sigmund?
I'm just like, all right. I think you need a nap, and I'm gonna try and cast sleep. Using
Roll the die.
So roll 5d8, and now using his hat, I can only cast it at first level, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You spend 1 charge to cast it at first level.
Still, that's lit.
26.
He it falls forward. Odavin, you kind of sidestep, allow him to. And the second he does, you see this tiefling come out. The club isn't in his hand anymore. He drops it, draws out a dagger. You could have left well enough alone. And he comes forward and takes a swing. He is a bit higher to him, only by 2 though. Doesn't matter when he rolls a 7. He takes the dagger, tries to stab you down. Odavin, what do you do?
I'm gonna draw Griff, but instead of drawing it out like this, I'm gonna go like this, like, and just fucking pommel strike him in the head.
It hits him. A pommel strike from the head from your waist?
Just like
You tall, but you ain't 9 feet. Just up to the head. He gets hit slightly. It hits him in his nose. Make an attack. Let's see if you do enough to inflict damage.
21?
Yeah, roll a 1d4 for me.
Okay. 1.
1 plus your strength, which is okay. Yeah. I keep forgetting you're a dex fighter. I keep forgetting.
My dex. My dex.
Dex is, sure, dex. That's your dex.
So 4 plus 1.
5. So 6 damage. Okay, he's still. They have 10 hit points. They're not strong. Because you hit him, and it hits him in those. He goes, "Fuck! Oh, my nose!" Looks at Sigmund. What the fuck are you doing? And he takes a swing at you, Sigmund. 16 to hit, Sigmund?
That's gonna hit.
Okay.
I have an armor class of 12.
Oh. Sigmund, you take 5 points of damage as you feel as a blade enters in your side. Odavin, you see this guy kind of, after getting hit, he grabs Sigmund by the shoulder, stabs him in the side, and holds the knife up. Sigmund, give me an opposed athletics check.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
Or acrobatics check. You have to
right.
beat a 20. Can you roll a nat 20?
I
roll a nat 20, I'll give it to you.
Did it roll? No. Nope.
Sigmund, you are grappled. The knife is to your throat. I'm gonna walk away from here. Me and my friend. Shut up! Don't speak unless spoken to. Any issue with that?
How fast can I draw Jerpain?
Can I just kind of like
kind of.
Let me paint the picture. Time out before you roll. Let me paint the picture.
Yeah.
Oh, Davin, if you draw your gun, here's what's gonna happen. This is mean because he's holding Sigmund as a hostage.
Yeah.
If you fail this deck save, I'm gonna set the DC at 16. It's not too hard, but it is still hard to draw it before he can do anything.
Yeah.
If you beat a 16, you can draw and take one attack. Cool. Minimum damage, the attack will ice him.
Yeah.
But if you don't make that dex save, or if you miss that attack, he's gonna make an attack against Sigmund. If that attack hits, it's critical damage. It's a critical hit.
Okay.
Yeah, can I just be like, hey, just kind of like gesture like, hey, don't worry, I got this. Trust me.
I'm
You
doing
can give me
it.
an insight check. You can give me an insight check.
Yeah, I'm just like, hey,
Who, me or him?
chill.
You.
Yeah, I'm trying to gesture to O'Donovan like, hey, let me handle
That's
this.
good.
At 16, O'Donovan, you kind of get the look from Sigmund like, I can handle it, but what do you do? What would O'Donovan do?
How confident is Sigmund looking? Is my question on a 16.
He's kind of looking more confident than usual. It's like, all right, have faith in me.
O'Donovan's in that fucking standoff thing where his hand's here but over his gun. And he's like, bitch.
Sigmund, you feel the blade against your Adam's apple.
Yep. All right.
Don't be a hero, man. Don't be a hero.
So, question: can I still cast sleep in this state? Or actually, no. Is it concentration? First off, it's not. Okay.
Not. What are the components of sleep?
Let me check. Verbal, somatic, material.
So it's a lot. It has all three. The second you move to cast it, he's gonna do something.
Okay. No, that's the wrong one. What about
What you doing, Sigmund, before I skip your turn?
Yeah. All right. Well, damn it. I was gonna try and put him to. Ooh, actually, wait a minute. Damn it, that's another. And I was gonna vortex warp. Ooh, actually, no. Hold on.
If it's
I got
just
it.
verbal, then you can cast it. If it's somatic or
No,
if
it's target another.
verbal and material, cool. Cool. What are you doing?
Wait. Hold on. Where is it? Oh my god, that's another one. Shit.
All right, Sigmund, that's your turn, bro. That's your turn.
Yeah, I'm
Davin, what are you doing?
Yeah.
wait a minute.
Dude,
No,
what can I do? What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? If I
Yeah.
do that, he'll probably kill me. If I do that, he'll probably kill me. If I do this, he'll probably kill me.
Literally, every single spell I wanted to do was all three components.
Yeah, if he's if he's kind of I'm feeling then I'm gonna go for it.
Yeah. I'm just like, all right.
I need a dex save, right?
Deck save DC 16.
We'll see.
Flash of inspiration.
19.
19 succeeds. You draw the weapon in one move, not even having to aim. Take your shot.
Can I make it a deadeye shot?
Deadeye is like we're not really in combat, so
Okay.
I'll say you can't use the grit points. This is just you drawing. It's literally what's happening here is bang, in one fluid motion, bang.
Okay.
You're icing him as the gun moves.
Nat 20.
Let's go. Okay, what do you do, dude? Explain to me what happens.
As he goes to open the door, there's a second where he's he checks the door to make sure it's gonna open. Fucking a cloud of smoke. The hand is up, the gun is up, and then just a little spin back and back in the holster.
You see that the bullet lodges through. Are you icing this guy or what?
Yeah, fuck him.
Okay. The bullet goes in between the eyes, out the back of the brain as you see blood start coming from the mouth and up as Sigmund lets go of you, hits the shelf behind him, and clatters to the ground as a pool of blood starts forming at his head. You see Dr. Castar. Whoa!
I'm gonna
Certainly hoping not to kill them, but
I'm gonna wake the one that was asleep up.
Okay. He. Well, tell me to shut up. Make an intimidation check.
Okay.
I said with advantage.
Okay. 16.
16. Oh my god, you're so lucky. You're so fucking lucky. He.
So
You just pissed off worst guy ever, pal. You're dead.
Yeah.
You're fucked.
So when you see Dorian Quintella next, you're gonna tell him
You're
that you collected your payment here. Your friend disappeared. Who knows where he went? But everything's squared away here, right?
Think it's that simple? Where did I get this payment if I come back with no money? Huh?
I'm sure you can. I'm sure you can scrap it
Frankly,
together.
it came from men with no consequence.
Okay. This ain't over, pal. You done fucked up. Kind of gets up, takes the body, wraps him over, and he looks out and fucking books it into the alley. You see Dr. Castor goes, "Oh! Ah! Ah!"
Terribly sorry about that. I was hoping we didn't have to kill them, but
Okay. Roll a d20 for me, O'Donovan. High or low?
Oh fuck.
Oh, you already rolled it. You
Uh,
already rolled it. 5. I'm gonna just use standard. Low is bad. High is good. He goes, I could have talked to them, you know? Could have squared things away. I'm gonna go lie down. I should probably clean up the blood first.
we'll handle this. Okay.
No. Hey, you don't have to handle anything. I'll take care of it. You see, he kind of takes a rag and kind of shaking. He grabs the rag and he starts cleaning the blood from the thing. And he goes, "You two should get out of here. Silver Samurai gonna be here soon." That shout was loud. I'd make myself scarce if I was you, at least for a little while.
Very well.
Thank you for shopping at Castar's. Kind of closes the door, locks it. O'Donovan and Sigmund, anything you two want to do?
well, I still need to. I kind of pull up. I still need to mail this, so
Okay. Anything else, you gentlemen?
Shit. Forgive me about that. I thought I could. I thought I could handle that without bloodshed.
No.
Seems there's more I still need to do.
I wish you hadn't forced my hand, but he did. No sense worrying about it now.
I just hope we can clear this with the vampire before this comes back to bite all of us.
O'Donovan and Sigmund, you guys kind of pull into a small little cafe just to kind of blend in with the crowd. You see a group of Silver Samurai making their way towards the market district. But usually the gentlemen are long gone before then.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else, O'Donovan, that you want to do?
Um, if we'll say that was the first day, I'll probably come back the third day, I guess.
Oh, to Castars?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a crime scene, brother. It's a murder.
For 3 days?
You can get Castar. A crime scene ain't a day. It's a crime scene. It's like there's someone's investigating it. The shop is open, but there's like a little taped off area, little fucking body chalk. There's taped off area of like, okay, cool. You see, you kind of enter in Odav and you see Castar just kind of hunched over, looking at a bunch of different pieces of papers. What do you want to do?
Morning, Dr. Castor.
Morning.
There's something wrong?
I could have handled it, you know.
Well, I'm sorry if I overstepped.
No, it's fine. Well, what's done is done. Can't help crying over spilled oil.
I wanted to check and see if there's been any milestones in what we last talked about.
Yeah, I've worked on something. Give me an insight check, O'Dobbin.
I'm great at those. 4.
God. Okay, fitting. Nothing's wrong. You don't get why he's upset. Fucking weird. Why is this guy upset? Kind of comes back, pulls the rifle out in his arms, and he goes, I was gonna make it magical, but I didn't have the time. All things considered. There you go. He kind of keeps looking at the parchment paper.
What? It's quite the work of art.
Thank you. I try.
Would you rather me take this now or leave it with you until you've done all you can with it?
Give me another insight check.
Okay. I'm about to roll high on one of these, right? No.
Nope. Get out of my store, please.
I'm sorry. Something wrong?
Just take your gun and go.
All right.
And you kind of take the rifle, kind of making your way out. Peculiar. Did nothing wrong. Put the gun over your shoulder or over your back and chest, tighten it, make your way back. Anything else you want to do?
That's it.
Okay. Moving on over. Zoriana. Or Sigmund, real quick. Sigmund, you want to mail out the letter. What does the letter say? Because Zoriana's not here.
It's the one I DM'd you last time.
Oh, yeah.
The one where it's like, oh, if I lived.
Okay. Sigmund, she writes back to you after. It's a very speedy response. You probably send it out on the first day, you return it, you get a response back on the third day before you all head out to leave. The courier comes, kind of drops your envelope at your door. It's a short letter. It's saying, in noble speech is what I'm calling it.
Yeah.
Sigmund, I adore to hear from you. Thank you so much for your kind words. I wish that could be so, that we would spend more time together, but unfortunately, my betrothed, I am promised to my betrothed, so I cannot, in accordance to my father's wishes, though it pains me, see you.
Damn.
She feeling the kid though. She feeling the kid. She feeling the kid. Like you can tell Sigmund, she feeling the kid.
I don't know what that means.
Me neither.
She feeling you, bro. She feeling you.
Okay.
She feeling the kid, bro. She feeling the kid.
All right. Well, all right. I guess. I guess this is the point where I rope in Calyx.
Okay.
Be like, all right, knock, knock, knock.
Open the door. You may enter.
Thank you. Now, I will get straight to the point. You are a man who knows more about romance than probably any of us, and
God
how
damn it,
to
guys.
mire and how to navigate the quagmire of arranged marriages and whatnot.
Wow.
Well, having or in one, yes, I do know of such.
I kind of hold up the letter. If you remember when we went to that ball a few weeks ago, and I was dancing with that one
That
female.
lovely lady, yes, I do
Yes,
remember her.
yes. Guinevere was her name. We have been
Guinevere, yes.
corresponding, though I kind of hand it. I do
I
not
take it.
know.
I look at it.
I do not know what to do in this situation. No amount
How
of reading, no amount of and any possible form of experiments could possibly have prepared me for this. Frankly, I am lost.
how serious are you about her?
Her letters make me smile.
Is it smiling worth enough for you to marry her and breaking her away from her family?
What?
I'm questioning how much you value. Because it's what it's at stake. Just so you know.
That I am well aware. On one hand, I know. On one hand, it is. I know there's nothing I can do, but on the other, I, I don't know how to describe it. It's
Fluttering butterfly feeling?
something akin
Extra.
to that. Weird arrhythmia in the heart. But I think more than anything, it's knowing that I don't know. I know it is not my position to butt in, as some of the others might say, but I don't know.
We could do some inquiries before you decide. Is she married to a nice, good man? Are you willing to let her go? Or is she more willing to
Well,
run
so
away?
AJ, from the last letter, I know she's not looking forward to this.
She not feeling that kid, man. She not rocking with the marriage.
Yeah. All right, but
There's
she
ways to
gave no
break this up.
inclination of who this guy is.
Hmm?
She gave no inclination of who this guy is.
Nope.
Cool.
He's just from the Empire. He's an Empyrean noble.
Yep.
I'm just gonna ask you. You might tarnish your reputation if it matters to you.
You know, it's funny. I never thought I'd if I'm being perfectly honest, I never thought I'd live long enough to have to deal with something like this. And now that I have, now that I've gone through this,
It's good to see
Part-
that
part of
when
me is-
one man loses a heartache, another one gains one. I'm going to give you. We should acquire about her family. There are ways. I hope you have coin.
Okay. You
I
two
do have
gentlemen,
one as well.
go ahead and with the promise to find more information on. Well, let me get her last name.
Guinevere.
I have it.
Oh,
I have her last
yeah,
name.
you never told me
Guinevere
her last
Mournhen.
name. Mournhen.
Guinevere Mournhen. She is a drow elf noble lady.
Can you
Right.
drop her Hero Forge?
I don't have a fucking hero forge for an NPC that got a name yesterday.
Okay. Sorry.
These are my phone notes, so I can't lose them this time.
Okay. Oh my god, you will find a way. But moving on to, for the sake of time, Zoriana. There is one on probably the second day. I'm gonna say there's a knock at the door. Who gets it?
I'll get
Probably
it.
Talix.
You know what? Let's have Nova do it.
Yeah, Nova.
Let's have Nova do it.
Nova.
Okay.
That's fake. Y'all are
Why do I
fake.
feel like
Nova,
you guys
you open the
know
door.
something
You
I
open the
don't?
door. You see this young man dressed in a suit. The arms are kind of too tight. He has one arm behind his back, and he kind of looks a bit sheepish. Hair, braids tied up. Good evening.
Is this? It is.
Help you something?
Kind of pulls the flowers out from his back. I'm here to pick Zoriana up.
Right.
Oh,
Zoriana.
Pittering down the stairs. Pulls
Fucking
up.
Family Guy scene.
I got you these.
They're beautiful. Thank you.
Nova and Zoriana, you kind of see that Loneheart dressed up a bit. Like, he has a cane under his arm. A
Yeah.
very familiar cane. He has a scarf over the suit. And the suit is, well, like, even though it's kind of probably tightly fitting just because dude is built, it's a nice suit. Like, it's fine silk. It's kind of like
feel like-
polished dress shoes.
Zoriana's wearing makeup. Let's just say that. She's wearing some makeup. Yeah.
You ready to go?
Yeah. Yeah. Um
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this in a vase. Give me like 2 minutes. You're
You got
welcome
it.
to come inside. Yeah.
Okay.
Just an awkward silence.
Who else is here at the house at this time?
I don't know. I
Who else?
kind of
Who
want
would
Zal
be
to
here?
be there.
Probably.
I mean, Talix, would we be researching or?
I
I think
full
we-
day to kind of like get
Yeah.
noble
If
information.
I'm not,
Not like a thing
Yeah.
you research.
if I'm not at
Well,
Cast
no,
House, I'm
like,
at the house.
you
Go ahead, O'Davin.
Yeah, I'm probably there if I'm not
Okay.
at Cast House.
Cool. I'll say for the sake of it, O'Davin, anyone else there? Nova, you're there as well, I assume. You're over. Well, you open the door. You see, Loneheart kind of looks to both of you. Goes, "Oh, it's good to see you too. I actually need to meet with all of you once again. Not tonight though, of course.
Right.
But yes, I need to discuss business with all of you. If you'd be so inclined, of course. You don't owe anything to me. Just figured I'd try to keep old chap's contacts strong.
From the
For the sake of
kitchen.
him.
We're so inclined.
What she said.
Cool. You all right, Nova?
I'm fine.
Okay. You
look
seem
nice,
sick or
Loneheart.
something. Maybe I. Oh, thanks. I
No.
appreciate it. Yeah, old chap had a bunch of suits and all magical to fit the size.
I was about to say that is not old chef's suit. That would not fit you. Oh my god.
No, it is. It really is. I guess he just had him charmed to always resize in case he gained a couple pounds or lost a couple pounds.
You're really filling the role.
Yeah, we'll talk more about that actually. Trying to,
Uh-oh.
but he had a big shoes to fill.
Good luck. Have fun.
I will. Is there a time I need to bring her back by?
But, I
I'll
mean,
meet with you
at
guys
least
later.
by
Come by
2200 hours.
the docks. Huh?
I mean, if you could have her by 2200 hours, that would be
Alright, Sigmund.
ideal. That way we have a full 8 hours rest.
Yes, sir, Sigmund. I'll make sure she gets plenty of rest. Okay.
Doctor's orders.
Now, the rest of you, please meet me at the docks. In a few days' time when you can. Whenever, really. I have a mountain of work to get through. Old chap didn't really leave things as organized as I would prefer. And reading has never been my strong suit, but we're getting there.
You need help from us, just let us know.
I will.
Zoriana, are you gonna take this one or not?
Yep, yeah, I'm ready. There's a cute little vase.
Zoriana like at the
in
top of
living
the
room now.
stairs, like listening into the conversation.
Like fucking prom, dude! Zoriana, explain to me your date with Loneheart.
Okay,
Disaster.
so they go. Does that maybe?
Wait.
Who knows?
Right after they leave, right after they leave, I'm gonna take this bandana that Zoriana gave me. It's gonna put it around her doorknob. Just leave it there.
Well, thanks. You put the sock for her and Loneheart for later.
Yeah, totally.
You guys are terrible.
It never ends. Prime.
Okay. You know, like, I don't want to say medieval times because that's like not. I feel like they go to like a jousting tournament.
That's
Oh yeah.
Like,
that's just real.
Hell,
life.
there's like a melee. Hell yeah.
yeah, like they get some raw first, some beers. It's a cute moment. There's like cheering and
Couple
stuff,
of
and then after.
brewskis.
I don't know what a brewski is, but sure.
Beer.
Yeah. And then like maybe like a walk around a park afterwards.
Okay. Give me an insight check.
Oh,
You can make this
God.
twice. And is there anything you do at the carnival, like at the fair or whatever?
Oh my god, she's gonna try and win him a stuffed animal.
I was gonna say he's gonna try to win you a stuffed animal.
You guys just like, split up and then re-meet together with stuffed animals for the other person.
No, so go give me an insight check, Zoriana.
Just one?
Give me two. Sorry, two.
Okay.
For 2 events.
Okay. Okay, they're not. It was a 5 and a 6. I believe,
17
plus
and
8.
so 17 and 5 plus 8 is what, 13?
Mhm.
17 makes it. Do you want to figure this out at the park or do you want to figure it out at the fair? You want to pick up on something?
We'll do the fair.
Okay. As you're at the fair, like you're kind of like in the stands, you see this knight atop a horse slamming the other knight off. He kind of gets impaled, not like through, like physically, but like underneath the armpit as the lance lifts him up and he's dragged like a couple of feet before he's dropped onto the ground from sheer momentum. It's a badass sight. Everyone's like, and you see Loneheart is like, yeah, but he seems off. Kind of like his mind is somewhere else. That's what you pick on during the fair. Or during the joust. Not in like a rude way, it's like I want to be here, but it's kind of like, the best thing I can describe it is like, because you got a 17. Best thing is like, hey, I really want to get coffee with you, but I'm studying for finals right now.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not always like finals are tomorrow. So he's engaged, but he's not. You see, like you don't sense him picking up on like certain cues, and he's like, "What? Oh, yeah, no, for sure." Like you have to repeat a couple times. He's trying to have conversation, but as you're kind of walking, he just takes your hand and just kind of absent-mindedly follows. Give me a Dex or Strength save to try to win a prize, and he's gonna do the same.
Okay. A dex save. That is going to be +2. Let's go.
Okay. Oh my god, 20. You kind of go up to the fair, and there's like a little thing. He goes, "Hey, I could win you a prize." Throws it. It just all power, no aim. It slams against the wall behind it, and he goes, "Um, do you want to try?" And kind of takes a platinum piece out. He sets it down. You take
Can
the
I
ball.
describe it?
Absolutely.
I don't know if you guys have seen Twilight, but there's this one scene where Allison,
You cannot
I believe her
describe
name
it.
is Allison, she does a little like kick and then throws the baseball. It's the baseball scene from Twilight. It's iconic. I'm disappointed in all
We're
of
gonna
you
let
guys.
Dacha have
I
nice
know it
things.
is.
Thank you. That's what she does. It's cute. She
I
throws
got
it.
bitches in high school. I didn't watch Twilight. Anyway,
Hey, at least you had
kidding.
bitches in high school.
I was a guy
I
in
was
high
just a
school, so I
bitch
didn't
in
watch
high
Twilight.
school.
No, I'm kidding. Hey, you hit the pins. They all break, and you see a couple of people like, "Oh shit!" You get one of your choices from the prizes, like a stuffed like boar, a stuffed like yuan tea pure blood, like a couple of different things, like little chibis. You know what I mean? Yuan tea were hunted. Talk about it.
There's a stuffed human.
They have that? Sure, why not?
God.
Fuck it. Maybe a Goliath wants,
Dave.
or maybe a Minotaur wants a stuffed human for their toy. For their kid, who knows?
Funny,
Who knows?
hilarious.
What prize do you pick?
I would probably do like. Ooh, do they have a beholder?
They do.
I'll do
So
a beholder.
cute.
Okay. You take the beholder. The guy gives you a massive beholder. Anything else you want to do at the fair before you get to the park?
This is fun. You seemed really stressed, and I don't want to take too much time from you. So if you want, like, we can head back. Like,
Is that what you want to do?
I like hanging out with you, but I also like understand filling in the roles of like old chap is a lot, and so I'm just like trying to keep you in mind. I'm having fun though. Like, I'd like to go to the park.
Can I see the beholder? Takes one of the. He takes in, kind of looks around for a bit. Give me one sec. So he kind of walks a bit, like about 20, 30 feet away. Goes to a kind of one of the other games, and they give him what looks to be a little ink, like an ink quell. Kind of dips his finger in, and he covers one of the eyes. Like, what the fuck are you doing? You're messing up my toy. And then he draws the ink down the stalk, and he gives it back to you. It's like you. Like an eye patch.
That's so cute. I mean, I want this like for you, but at least it'll make you think of me.
Okay. Well then,
Cute.
yeah, it's even more like you now. I'm sorry. I don't mean to make you feel like you
You're fine.
aren't important or unwanted. I just have a lot.
I understand. You're so good. Don't worry.
But no. Let's finish our night out.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. You kind of go to the park and you just enjoy a little walk around. Anything else, Oriana, as he kind of takes you back to the Borough?
She'll give him a kiss
Okay.
on the cheek, and then
Okay.
part. Yeah.
It was classy. Like it. Kind of fits the whole new me, I guess.
Very dapper.
Oh, that's a word I don't like. But yeah. Stay safe. I'll see you and your friends another time. All right. And you specifically another time.
Okay. Perfect. Great.
Great.
Great. She goes inside.
Okay. Anything you guys want to do as Zoriana kind of goes inside, closes the door, all six of you here. It's like late. It's probably like 10, 11 o'clock.
While she's on the date, where's Talix right now?
Probably in reading books in his bedroom.
She'll just knock
Sorting
on your
through-
door. And when you open it, she's got the dress you gave her. Right?
Yeah.
It says, don't think I'm going to be needing this any longer. I do apologize. I know you put a lot of thought into it.
Are you returning both or just one?
Both.
Keep it.
I would rather not.
All right. I'm sorry.
Hey. Zoriana, as I was saying, anything y'all want to do as you come back?
He's like super stressed.
Can
I
Zorana
hope he
walk
can
in?
handle.
Zorana walk in, and me and Sigmund are like in a chair, and we like turn an oil lamp on, and she walks in like, "Welcome home."
Yes.
So funny.
It is 10:05.
We've been worried sick.
You were supposed to have her back 5 minutes ago.
Where were you?
He's not in the room with us, you guys.
We have been blowing up you. We've been blowing you up with sending spells. Where have you been?
He
I-
didn't walk you home?
No,
What
he
an
did.
ungentleman.
He was at the door. I just didn't let him inside.
Why not? What did you want to hide from us?
Nothing. I won a beholder. That was cool. He like drew an eye. It's kind of like crusty now because he did draw an eye patch on it in ink, and it's just like, it was sentimental. It was cute. Homeboy is so stressed, you guys. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, well, he is.
Yeah.
Like he said, filling pretty big shoes.
Yeah. I hope he can handle it, or like gets a secretary or something. Yeah. Where's Nova?
In her
Probably in her room, I would
with the
imagine.
door locked.
Okay. What did you guys do today?
Okay.
I made some inquiries. Helped some people.
Nothing of particular note to say for now.
Sigmund and Talos, give me charisma saving throws. This is like to essentially saving throw isn't anything bad, Danny. A saving throw just means like, you know, you're contesting against the force. This is you trying to like exert your
12.
will over 12. Exert your will over like the nobles and be
Yeah.
like, who the fuck are you asking all these questions for? What are you asking for? Yada yada yada.
I'm gonna
12
use
is
my,
a decent.
I'm gonna use my flash of genius.
Perfect. Ah,
Good thing I did.
11 and 12. Not a lot, gang. Not a lot, gentlemen. Talos, you seem to have lost a bit of your flair. Just a slight bit of your
Yeah.
flair. But you do understand, as mentioned before, the person she's betrothed to is an Empyrean nobleman. You get the sense it's not new money, it's old money. Like this guy is part of like an old family that was probably started before the Empire, probably like in Veoverland or even Garrix. Where it's like generation through generation, they're just noble to be noble. Like people have forgotten what their money comes from; they just got money. Does that
So
make
I have
sense?
no shot.
I'm just breaking Sigmund's moves. Is like, I think this one is out of reach. Lord Daxius.
But also, both you give me a history check.
You're doing well today.
Fortunate.
15.
Neither of you gentlemen are. 15 though. Oh, okay, Sigmund. Got a plus 8. Sigmund, you know that like it doesn't matter Guinevere, it doesn't matter this guy, it's their last name that matters. That's
Yeah.
all that they care about, is the last name.
Yep.
They do not give a fuck about anyone else. Just their last name.
Mm-hmm.
Nova.
I guess I need to draft up one final letter.
I
Feel
do
bad,
this literally
because
during
this is
the
what you
the
get.
Zoriana date.
I'm gonna feel really bad because this is what you get for assuming, because you drew a really nice picture, but you assumed. So I feel bad. But I'm not gonna change it.
Oh well.
Making statements.
I was bored.
Assuming. You scry on this creature. You see a small campfire. Embers cutting up. There's a familiar figure kind of ashy red hair sticking out in pale white skin. As they're kind of hunched on over. There's an encampment near them, like small little tent, couple of tents around. It looks vaguely familiar. You don't know who this person is, though. You don't recognize the face. It just looks familiar. They're hunched on over, just staring. You see the embers blaze against their eye. Someone kind of
Color in
makes
their
their way
eyes.
forward and takes a sip. Kind of hard to tell in the darkness with the scrying spell. You're not like, you know what I mean? You're like, oh, cool, I'm
Ryan,
over here, like
Ryan,
looking,
get that.
you know?
Get that to the
No, I'm not gonna be in the thumbnail all the time. Shut up. Anyways, there's a figure that comes forward and takes a seat, kind of hitting the snow and plowing it down as they sit down.
Mm-hmm.
You still not talking, huh? There's no response. Listen, bud, I mean, you've been running with us for a couple months now, and no one's asked you a question. You seem to fight well, and you seem to do your thing, but we saw you come out of a grave, dude. Like, you gotta tell us something. There's no response. Okay. Well, we tried. We're gonna be making, land soon. Stopping at actual civilization. I hope you find whatever you're looking for there. You seem that the person tries to speak, but it's a huh? What are you doing? Um, n- name. Your name? What? You gonna tell me your name? Hey, boys! You guys gonna tell us the name? See a couple of guys come up. My name. Let's see. Losey? Dozy?
Oh, shut up! Shut the fuck up!
Let's see. I'm looking for someone. What are you looking for? What? What? Rose, you see a couple of guys are like, hey, hey! For the one looking for the one who abandoned me. I need to find him.
Who?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Hey, that's fine. I mean, listen, you pull your own way. You can fight and you can hunt and you can do your thing. That's fine. Yeah. Okay. And as they kind of jump back up, you see this figure just continue looking at the flame. Nova, as the scrying comes to an end, who the fuck is Rosie? Oh,
Who the fuck is Rosie? I don't know. Fuck if I know.
it's the third day. You all are meandering about as there's another knock at your door.
I'll open it.
Opening it, Zoriana, you see this red-skinned woman. Good morning.
Hi, Eveneth. Would you
Oh,
like
you
to come
remembered
in?
my name. Now, I'm not going to be staying long, but yes, I would.
Okay. Should I set the tea to boil?
No, we're not going to be here that long. We should get going now. It is. After all, it has been 3 days. It's not too long. Just take all your things that you need. Be about a 2-hour walk. I'm sure you all can manage that, yes?
Yeah.
Great. Bring everything you need. Of course, this is
For
weapons,
how
armor.
long?
Just, we'll be coming back here tonight. Like I said, it's only a
Okay.
2-hour walk. We'll take the lightning rails.
Okay. I do have a question.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Can I run one thing with Nova real quick?
for sure. What do you want to do?
Seeing
I'm
the
here.
bandana on her door, I want to knockety knock knock on her room.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
This is the
Go
morning as you guys are getting ready to go. In order to knock at your door, you're kind of getting ready, getting dressed, boots on.
Actually, scratch that. I do answer.
You left
Okay.
this. It's yours. I gave it to you.
You can have it back.
She's like pointing to the one on her neck that was Nova's, but like, this one is yours. I don't want it, I want you to have it.
It's fine. You can have it back. You can have both of them.
Okay. I like get that we have to go do like O'Dobin's thing with like Ebeneth and everything, but like I feel like we need to talk because things have been weird between us. Like we were really close, and now you're just like, I try and talk to you and you're very like short and curt, and like clearly I've done something to piss you off and I don't know what, and it's just like, what did I do?
Zoriana, you're a smart girl. I think you probably know.
Did like Loneheart like beat you up and I didn't know or something? Did he do something? Why don't you like Loneheart?
Like, I'm gonna do my own insight check, or just honestly, not even an insight check. I'm just gonna like give you this look where it's like, do you really like? Are you really this dense? Like for someone who is normally so insightful.
Yes.
Yes.
Are you? You're really messing with my head, aren't you?
No, I just genuinely don't know what's wrong, and I ask you what's wrong and you don't tell me. I can't read your mind, Nova. Like, I'm asking how to fix this because I care about you.
I'm not upset with you. Just pointed in myself. Is all.
Then why are you taking it out on me?
I'm a mistake.
Talk to me like this is what we're supposed to do. Like, I care about you. I don't know why you're shutting me out.
Sleeping in the same bed for how long? Inseparable for how long? Connected at the hip for how long? And Loneheart comes by, and all of a sudden it's all about him now. Fine. Just leave it as it is. She closes the door.
Ugh. Soriana like storms off. I think storms off to the next room and like slams her door.
As
Like,
you're getting
have to
ready
open it.
to leave.
Yeah,
Yep, to
exactly.
leave. You all make your way out. Is there anything anyone wants to do? As Ibaneth takes you to the lightning rail, you pay the small 2 copper coin fee and go to the outskirts of the city, past the Fighters Guild, till you're seeing grass. It is about an hour, 2-hour walk from here. Anything anyone wants to do?
I think Sigmund just kind of like lost in his own mind, just kind of sitting there, not really like interacting, but like more so than usual. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll approach Sigmund. What's wrong with you?
Frankly, I do not know. A lot of things, I guess.
You're, Guinevere.
That's
A chief among them, yes.
Figured
What's up?
go well.
She is currently betrothed to a noble from the Empire. Old old family. Powerful family. By what I've heard. But
Sorry.
is it strange that I can't stop thinking? Even though I'm essentially a dead man.
Still a man, though. You're still a human. Not human, sorry. You're still a person. You're gonna feel disappointed if things don't work out. That's just how it is.
Yes, I suppose you're right. Forgive me. I don't know what came over me.
Yeah. Tend to have that effect on people. It's okay. It'll peter out, but just let it be, you know? Let yourself feel it, and you'll feel better eventually.
Okay. You all continue on until the silence is broken by. It's a weird thing being rushed from New Zatura, which is one of the most metropolitan cities in Premia, and this area out here. There's the sounds of sticks being crushed underneath squirrels and foxes moving. There's the chirping of birds all around you. It's beautiful midday afternoon. And you see Ibanez in this humanoid form kind of make her way. She goes, Erix! Erix! Where are you? And before long, you hear something coming fast. Rapid. Very light footsteps. And bounding out of the forest is this small, well, medium to large sized dog, this bloodhound. Long, dark fur with jowls that sit down as he comes to Ibanez as she kind of, "Aw, it's good to see you. Where's your dad at? He's over there? Lead us the way, buddy." As you see the dog kind of goes to each and every one of you, sniffs you a bit. I'm gonna roll a d10. Figment, the dog goes to you, puts one leg up. You feel something wet hit your leg, and then you immediately shake your leg as it kind of runs off and trots forward.
So funny.
Oh my god.
Until you're all following this dog and this woman to this clearing and this grassland. There are plenty of trees. It becomes slightly hilly, but you see smoke plumes coming up from a cut in the trees, and a clearing forms. You see in this clearing there is a dense thicket of trees to one area. There's a large hill, what looks to be a stone, what might have been similar to a kind of temple shrine, like a small temple shrine, aged, with a rope tied around it and a rock at the bottom of it, up this hill. You see on the other hill, there are 2 archery targets, daggers and bows embedded on the inside. And then there are 3 tents, one behind the larger hill, and then a massive tent with a smaller one to the right behind where the smoke is coming from. And you all see a familiar figure. You see this elven man, or I believe human man, excuse me, standing over this fire, roasting a piece of meat. Odavin, you clock your uncle immediately. The rest of you have met this man as well.
Yep.
You see the dog kind of runs forward. He goes, "Hey, boy." Kind of pets him under the ears and flops the floppy ears a bit. Grabs the jowls, lifts them up. Need to be cleaned. Ibaneth, wash him. As you say. See, Arlen kind of gets up. He's not dressed in his armor. He's dressed in just a regular cloth shirt and regular breeches as he kind of makes his way forward. The smell of meat is cooking and it hits all of your nostrils. It's just earthy here. Glad Imaneth brought you all. It's been overdue for me to talk to all of you after what happened. You were there in Sosogakure. You saw what happened there. All of you. You saw the dragon level it to the ground. Yes?
We did.
The next words that leave his mouth are almost like toxic to say to him. Like it's difficult for him to say the next words. Would you all like to join me to eat?
Sure.
I don't get
You
inside
so
check.
kindly made food.
Yeah, make an insight check.
Yeah, I'm just kind of glancing at Odov and see what he does.
I'm super good at these. Hey!
Nat 20 for 19. Nat 20. You know it's no surprise that Arlen loved camping. Like his favorite part of going on the like missions and going on jobs was camping and was like roughing it out. So he seems at peace here. But it seems like for the first time his guard is dropped. But it seems like there's an ulterior motive of why he called you here. He says, please set your things down here. And let's all have a bite. Hunted this boar this morning. Cuts a piece and just sits down on a stump in front of the tent. There are plates and there's a knife you can serve yourself. Takes a bite of it.
Yeah, Darwin does so.
So we just go ahead.
Yeah, Darwin does. Just cuts a piece off.
So are we just walking like cafeteria style? Just doot?
No, you just go in like a buffet. Like you go, you grab meat, a slice of meat, put it on the table, and then sit down. It's last time you saw this guy, all of y'all, he fucking murdered a flower dragon with Ibanez. They murked it. And now here's this guy fucking cool as a cucumber Steve, just cutting meat and eating it. What do y'all want to do?
I don't want to eat the meat that he is serving. I'm just looking at the
Huh?
blood.
Oh yeah, it's definitely rare.
Oh,
Anyone want to do anything?
I'm just
Following O'Dobbins.
watching him. I'm just looking at him.
He's just eating. If no one does anything by the time he finishes, he kind of finishes his meal and sets the plate down. You get geared up. See him go to his tent, pushes the thing open, and you hear metal hitting metal, clasps getting clasped, ropes being tied around the waist, leather bands hitting, as he eventually, after a few moments, comes out in his full red armor. On his back is a massive greatsword, one that you've seen before. I've witnessed your last fight. I've always been watching, boy. Each and every one of you here is looking for something. And each and every one of you here is too weak to grasp it.
We go again.
Start with you. You're good at fighting with your heart. You possess a warrior's spirit, but not a warrior's honor, and that's why you'll fall. Kind of pointing to you, Nova. Swinging a sword only gets you so far, but you don't have a why. every drop of blood that you can take, you need to ask yourselves, why should you take it? Points to Talix. You have an admirable strength, but your will isn't in your blade. You're supposed to be a shield that defends, but your foundation is weak and you'll crumble, leaving those you're supposed to protect in harm's way. Points to you, Zoriana. You believe in everything and everyone except yourself. You are the weakest link, and it's because you allow yourself to be. Walks up to you, Sigmund. Raise your arm.
I assume he means the prosthetic one, and I
Mhm.
kind of yes.
He takes his 2 fingers and wraps it around your wrist.
Oh no.
Get your wrist out of my grasp.
What?
Remove your hand from my grasp.
Mm, yeah. Hold on. Wait. Let me think. I'll cast gaseous form on myself.
God.
You teleport out, kind of come back to. It's clever. Now tell me. As he hits you in your nose, you nose starts bleeding as it hits the ground. Does that form stop that? What will you do if someone just hits you again? Oh my god, it's definitely broken this time.
Right,
Nose is
that's
definitely broken.
enough.
And you, points to Odavin. Only those who have the strength to make their will a reality can walk the road alone. And you do not have that strength yet. If you're ever going to speak words of valor, words of conviction, then you have actions to take to follow them. The truth is, Nova, you couldn't stop me if I wanted to hit your friend again. Your bravado means nothing. I'm not here to teach you how to speak. I'm here to tell you how to act. I'm tired of watching you all bumble around, not knowing what you're capable of. Each of you. Resigned to be mediocrities of your true selves. I'm not here to train you to be a warrior, but I would ask yourselves, you saw what happened in Sosogakure. You saw the women, children, and innocents murdered by that creature. And all of us were powerless to stop it. What did you do when a mother watched her child crushed under a tree, burning and in flames? What did you do when homes of clans for years and years were wiped out in a single hour? What could you do? Nothing. None of us could have done anything. And that's why I called you all here. Take my advice or not. If you want to continue being a lesser version of yourself, then fine, by all means. But if you want to learn true strength, takes the great sword and puts it on the ground, leaves it there, then strike me. And he just walks down into the clearing. And he just waits.
Pick it up.
That's the point, I guess.
Sigmund, after kind of holding his I assume he's kind of on the ground after he got clocked twice.
Yeah, you got rocked. Oh no, you got fucking
yeah.
Goku Jice punched in the nose.
Yeah, he's kind of.
My nose, but
He kind of tries and wipes the blood from his nose, but I assume it just kind of keeps coming. But
Eventually, you're able to kind of clot it with your shirt, and
Yeah.
it's like, oh fuck, it's bleeding.
I'm like, he's just been rocked these last few days, so he's just. I'm gonna Ray of Frost him.
Okay. So you're like gonna do it now, or do you want to walk down and be like, I'm putting my dukes up?
I'm gonna walk down
Okay.
and be like, all right.
Sigmund, you make your way to the clearing, and he goes, perhaps I was wrong about you.
Goes against everything I believe in, but why not? Feel like kicking his ass anyways.
What do you believe in then? Do you believe in anything? Really? Tell me then. Regale us all with what your beliefs are, Nova.
Protecting these ones,
Really?
Protecting
by all means
these ones.
necessary.
That's your belief? You're a protector.
I would like to be.
You would like to be, but you're not. Tell me, you all be honest. Do you feel protected behind Nova?
Yeah.
You're failing in your own beliefs. If you
I
do
trust
then,
Nova.
then show me. Protect your friend.
Summon her sword. Walk on down.
Y'all get to choose how y'all want to do this. Are y'all scrapping all at him, or are you doing small bouts? Y'all get to decide.
Small
Better as a
bouts, I
team, if
guess.
that's just me. I don't think we can win against him, like just us, but
It's not a
that's
fight to
okay.
the death, though. He's not trying to kill you. You're not trying to kill him. He's trying to show you, Ayo, this is what I'm about.
I think we should do small bouts. I think that's more fun.
Do what?
Might be fine. Yeah, let's do it.
So Nova, you're going first, or Sigma's going first? Because you're the two that stepped up.
I'm going for it, honestly, because he's making me mad. Unless Sigmund does something before me.
I mean, I was just kind of down. Hey, if you want to go first, go ahead.
Why not?
Nova, I need you to. What's your dexterity?
It is 14 plus 2.
14. Okay, you go first. We're not gonna roll initiative for these small bouts. Let me pull you here. You see that Ibaneth and the dog are sitting kind of on this log over here.
Still loading for me.
I won't strike you, but ask yourselves, can you really protect your friends from me?
Damned if I don't try. She'll summon her Mythoclast and attack.
Okay, you gotta move forward. You can move forward and then make your attacks.
Oh, okay. Sorry, it just loaded for me. Come on, select the token, please. Please, can you move me? It's my laptop.
You want to move 30 feet and make an attack? Yeah, make your attack.
Yep. Okay, so it's a plus 10. I'm not gonna see the fucking result for a second, I'm sure.
12.
Oh, 12.
12 doesn't hit.
I got 2 attacks. So.
Yep, make your second attack.
Right. And bonus action Hexblade's Curse too. Damn it, doesn't matter.
Doesn't hit. You take 2 swings. The sword isn't drawn. He grabs your wrist with one hand, pushes it to the side. You swing again. Weak. Sloppy. Is that the best you can do? Give me a wisdom save.
Wisdom is a plus 3. Come on, load. Please.
Load.
17 plus 3. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, you succeed. He's gonna make 1 attack against you. Not plus 112. Dirty 20 to hit.
Yeah, that just hits.
Okay. You're gonna take minimum damage, 9 damage, and you're pushed back 10 feet. You see, you swing twice. He blocks them and punches you in the chest. Your movement speed is also halved until the end of your next turn, and he's going to move here, 20 feet.
Let me open up
20
my
feet.
character sheet on my thing.
Nova, you see that as he punches you in the chest, you and he just walks around you, looking at your friends and looking back at you. You're a protector, are you not?
She's going to Eldritch Blast.
Okay, make your 2 attacks.
Fine. Oh my god, sorry. My laptop is so fucking slow.
You're good, homeboy, it happens.
Like every time I hit a button, it takes like 3 seconds to register. Did it just roll like a
Nat
flat
2.
20?
Nat 2,
Oh,
that's
God.
11.
Okay, second one. It just showed me that fucking roll. Okay. God, my rolls are not the best.
19, that's gonna
oh,
hit.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Roll damage.
Yes. Eldritch Blast is a D10 plus 5. And then I'm going to use. Okay, so that's a damage 14, and then I'm going to use my Grasp of Hadar to pull him 10 feet closer to me, away from my friends.
Okay.
And then as a bonus action, actually, I guess I can do this too because he's Hexblade's cursed. Oh, I forgot to add 4 onto the damage there. Or wait, is that with just my weapon attack, or does it count for spells too? Let me check.
I believe it's just your weapon attack as your Hexblade. I might be for Hexblade's curse. I believe it's with your packed weapon, with your Hex weapon. I could be wrong though.
Oh, it just says you gain a +4 bonus to damage rolls.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah. And then I'll use my bonus action to magically teleport within 30 feet. I'll teleport 5 feet away from him.
You got it. Hell yeah!
And that will be my turn.
You teleport 5 feet in front of him. Yes or no? You teleport and fit in front of him, or what?
Yeah,
sorry. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, in front of him.
As he kind of starts walking, the first one goes wide, the second one hits him in the back, and as you teleport in front of him, kind of still clocked in your chest, what do you say?
Then you take another step towards them.
Do you intend to stop me?
Yeah.
Give me a con save. Hell yeah. You succeed.
Okay,
Hell yeah. He's gonna make 1 attack against you.
Okay.
Not 100. Stop it. Yeah, 15 plus 12.
Yeah,
gonna
that
hit.
Can't even shield against that.
Hits you for 12 points of damage. Again, you're pushed back 10 feet and your movement speed is halved. So he punches you again, and as you're pushed back, you're about 10 feet from Talix. He walks up 15 feet, looks to you, and continues on. Now I'm here.
Let me see. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, I'll use my bonus action to Staggering Smite.
Okay.
I think that's what I should do. Goodness, yeah, Staggering Smite. And then I'll use my action. Oh god. You know what? No, I'm gonna take the opportunity to. I'm gonna take the opportunity attack move. Oh,
He's
jeez.
not out of your range. He's right in front of Talix.
I know,
Looking
but
at the
I'm
map,
gonna
he's
move
right.
back. And if I hit him
Oh.
with Eldritch Blast, I want to pull him back.
Okay. So you're gonna move
Sorry,
back. Opportunity attack against you. 24
Yeah,
hits. He
go
has
ahead.
Sentinel. You don't move. Yeah.
Fine.
He's a warrior. Got Sentinel feet. You try to move back, Nova, and your wrist is grabbed. As you.
No.
And he goes, I thought you were supposed to be protecting. What are you doing running away? He pulls you in for a pull and hits you for max damage 14, punching you in your stomach. You.
I see. Okay. And then I'm just actually, you know what? I'm gonna take. Sorry, it's reloading for me, but I'm gonna insert myself in Talix's space real quick, just for a second. I'm not gonna end my turn there, and I'm going to attack with my sword.
Can't make an attack from a creature space, so you gotta be adjacent to him.
Oh, I can't. Okay, yeah, I'll do the attack.
You got
I'll
it.
do the attack without
For sure.
moving into his space. Sorry, it's reloading for me. I might just need to make these rolls in D&D Beyond, but I don't trust D&D Beyond.
Same percentage chance, guys. Same percentage chance.
I
It's a
know,
D20
but
die.
I always roll like
roll bad.
shit.
What do you mean? It's the same chance.
First, fuck. Second, I really need to hit because I can use Shieldmaster Shove.
God.
Oh. Okay, does that hit? 24?
24
Yes.
will hit, but he'll shield and gets 25, so it does not hit.
Motherfucker!
Combat reflexes, 2 reactions. It's almost like he can do nothing but cast 3 spells and fight. It's almost like it's Odavid if he was a higher level.
He's just like
Almost like I click copy on Odavid's sheet and just change the check the decks around.
Shit. Well, I tried.
Hey,
The
you did.
strength and decks around.
where's my 2 reactions?
Jeez. I think that's all I can do.
You can take the
I can't do
feat.
anything with
Juice
the
took it
contact.
on Friday.
Yeah, there's nothing else I can do because I had to hit in order to shove him. So that's my turn.
You try to shove with the shield as he brings up his arcanic shield, trying blocking it and pushing you back. He goes, I told you, you fight with a warrior spirit, but not its honor. You speak like a warrior. You wish you were one, but you are not. You have no conviction. You have no ideals. You have no strength. And that's why you'll fall. He's going to take 2 attacks with Ascalon. First one is 23 to hit. Second one is 17 to hit.
No.
Cool. Ascalon is going to deal plus 8 and then 44. 22 points of damage. Some of that is fire. 6 points of fire. 16 points of slashing. As he takes the sword out,
I'm out.
hits you.
I'm out. I'm
Oh,
done.
wow.
16
Okay.
was exactly my remaining HP after that.
Damn, he did 20. No, it was 22 in total. 22 in total.
Oh.
Not 22 plus 16.
Oh, okay, my bad. Okay, I'm still
No,
up.
I was
I'm
just
still
calculating it out for you for resistances. No, you're still up. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I was about to say, I was like, there's no shot you're down.
Yeah.
He
No,
hits
I'm
you with
good.
the great sword. You bring the sword up to block it, and it almost caves in the Mythoclast. As you get pushed back a little bit, you feel a broken rib.
Ooh. Okay. My turn?
It's your turn.
I'm gonna bonus action drink a greater potion of healing.
You're that weak of a warrior that when your life isn't threatened, you still succumb to weakness. This is the type of warrior that you are. You're gonna do what? Vampiric touch?
Vampiric touch, so I can get more
Make
health
an attack.
back.
Make an
I don't
attack.
like this guy at all.
Natural 20.
Nat 20!
20!
Hell yeah!
Oh my god, 5d6
You need it.
times. I doubled that? 5d6? I doubled that dice?
Don't double the die. Roll the die, and then let me read Vampiric Touch. I don't know how it works. If I'm being honest, let me check.
So you touch a Shadow Wreath hand, or sorry, you. Hang on.
No, on a hit, the target takes 3d6. Oh no, 5d6. Yeah, because it's scaled up, and you regain hit points equal to half the amount of necrotic taken.
Yeah.
So
But on a
roll
dirty
5d6,
or on a natural-
double it. 5d6, double it.
Okay. Yeah, that's
28.
so double that. Yeah, 20.
14 to 28. He is resistant to necrotic based on the armor. Gives him resistance to all elemental damage. Is vulnerable to one type of damage though. It's good to know in case I decide to swing on this motherfucker. So 14, you take you get
7.
14 back. No, you heal 14.
Yeah.
It's a crit.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's a crit.
Oh, yeah, because of the crit, yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Mm.
Hell yeah. Is anything else, Nova? Hell of a way to keep in there.
That was my bonus action and my action. So like I'm.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't move really. So that's my turn.
Okay. He looks to you, Nova.
Technically, hang on 1 second. Let me check my Shield Master thing. Does it need to be a weapon attack? If you take the attack action on your... Oh, you have to use the bonus
Attack
action. Never mind.
Yep. As you kind of drain the hit points, he just stands there and goes, "What does strength mean to you? Tell me. I want to know before you fall."
That's a good question. Danny's gotta think about it.
Almost like what he's saying is right.
I know!
He knew me spit bars.
Strength is not giving up despite the odds.
Give me a persuasion check.
Okay.
Nineteen. You get a sense where it's like, I don't dislike your answer. No. Strength is not consisting to fail and pursuing a doomed end. Strength is making sure that when the odds aren't stacked fairly, you're the one holding the cards. He's gonna make 2 attacks against you.
Oh no!
Oh no.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He has such a high modifier. Yeah, that's gonna fucking...
It's plus 15. That's
blow.
a crit though. Let's see the second attack.
That is a
God,
crit.
that's gonna
that
suck.
blows.
But you healed a lot. And then 15 plus 15.
Yeah,
With the sword, it's a high
yep.
modifier.
Woo! This is probably gonna take me out.
Let me roll this damage first, and then I'll double it, because this is the crit. 44 points of damage. You are resistant to fire in any way. God damn
Exactly
it.
my hit points left.
The first strike brings you down, Nova, as you just take in this vampiric touch. You bring the sword up as it hits you, and you fall to the ground. As you fall, you start feeling blood out of your nose, and you see him walk up towards you. And a hand sticks out. I didn't hear you.
She grabs
didn't hear you at
it.
all.
Sorry, she grabs it. She grabs it.
He takes you up. You're weak, and that's okay. You won't get stronger by yourself. Stop acting like you have to shoulder the world's burdens on your own. That's not strength. That's weakness. And that's why you're weak. Not because of how well you swing a sword, not because of how well you cast spells, but because you rely only on yourself. You preach about protecting others, but you don't allow anyone to protect you. I didn't call you all here to break your bones. I called you all here because I watched you all fight and almost die against a pitiful dragon. You lost a friend that day. And before that, I was informed, on your way to New Zatura, You lost another. Odavin, how many of you have met their end?
5 of us have died.
Say their names.
Darius, Yume, myself, Sybil, Nova. The only one of us who hasn't died is this one. And he kind of nods to Zoriana.
And it seems you'd be the strongest of them all. Say their names again. He just stares at you, Odavin.
What is this?
You all must have realized by now that you can't continue on like this. If you want to kill yourselves, fine. And then his head turns to you, Odavin. But when you're with a knight of my order, there's a level of excellence that I expect from all of you. At the very least, for decency's sake. You saw what that thing did. And if anyone that I've seen has a chance of stopping it, then it's you. But you all wish to blow about and keep your true power hidden. All of you. You all watched a dragon decimate a city and didn't lose an hour of sleep at night. How many innocents will their kind kill? You all say you're strong. You say you have real power. Power to do what? I'm asking you all now to prove to me what you really can do. Takes the sword off and slams it in the ground. There is a threat coming.
Can you give it what type of threat? A dragon, I'm presuming, but when? What type of dragon?
Sasha. I gotta breathe too. AJ gotta breathe.
You're doing great, man.
To the east of the Republic, there's an unmarked island, home to a group of cultists who worship the dragon known as a Shenrak. The Knights of Dom Swam are low in numbers. It's me, Odavin, and Ibaneth. We have one other member, but for their current being, I will keep their identity a secret. I cannot be everywhere at once. There are other issues that I must follow up on, and I'm asking you all to help me.
Odavin.
I've already given you my answer.
Yes, but you're not alone here, Odavin. You didn't kill that dragon by yourself. These people helped you. And that's a fact.
He just kind of takes
Exactly.
he just kind of takes a step forward and then turns, just so he can kind of address the whole group at once. Over the last few months, it's been made clear to me that this group is not friends, not family. We're merely together for convenience. And that fact took me a while to accept, but I have. You all have your goals, and as you can see, I have mine. I will stand with you and kill what needs to be killed. I will protect you when you need protecting. In return, I ask the same. But no more talk of us being family or best friends. That is not what we are. Half of us don't even like each other.
Who do you not like, Odavin? I thought we were friends. Apparently, I was wrong, but I still count you as a friend. But, who do you not like? Enlighten me,
It
please.
doesn't matter who I like and don't like.
No, it matters to me.
It does, actually.
Yeah. Answer the question.
When this group first came together, I think it's very safe to say that I was not the same man that I am now. A lot has happened. A lot of things have changed. When Yume and Darius died at the hands of Gideon, I was the one who built their funeral pyre and set their ashes to a warrior's death. When Sigmund fell at the hands of the undead, I was the one who paid for his resurrection. When Nova
We
fell
both did.
at the hands of an ally, I was the one who led her burial at sea.
Zoriana and Nova, you kind of clock. Following Sigmund's death, you both came across some money. A small pouch of gold that was left at your bed, maybe a day after Sigmund's death.
What?
Sorry.
Every time one of us has fallen, I have been the one to step up. Make sure that their
Okay.
death was met with sadness, with grief, with the right respects paid to their death. But when I die, I'm met with nothing. I'm abandoned on the top deck of a ship while I deal with everything that has happened up to now. My death meant nothing to any of you. That much is clear. Please, tell me I'm wrong.
You're not wrong. But your death didn't mean nothing to us. While we were lacking in showing it, I will admit, it didn't mean nothing. Or else we would have left you there. Why would we have bothered to revive you if it meant nothing? You think you're just a tool to us? You think you mean so little to us? Despite our mistakes, we do care for you, Adovin. Despite my mistakes, I still care for you. So don't take out my mistakes on everyone else here. 'Cause I watched every single one of them come up to you and apologize. But you needed someone to be angry at. So I let you be angry at me for as long as you needed to. But now I am sorry. If that's what you need to hear, I really am. But I was afraid that it wouldn't matter if I was sorry.
Bringing me back to life so that I can continue to be useful is not the
I think
same
that's
as
what we
caring.
think. You think that we think you're just useful and that's why we keep you around? There are plenty of people who are useful that we could keep around.
Where did you go?
You're not.
Where did you go after the fight? I had just been brought back to life, slain in a fight that was not my own, and where were you? Chasing after her! You have been for months!
Oh, Darwin, I'm not defending my actions. You're allowed to be angry, you are. You're allowed to be upset. But don't you think for a second that we didn't care? Once we realized it was too late. It was an honest mistake, and I swear that to you on my gravestone.
Which one?
All of them. My last.
Out of
Whatever it takes to get you to
anyone
believe
here,
me.
these words mean the least coming from you.
Then what do you want
Darwin.
from me?
It is okay to be angry. It is not okay to be cruel.
Is it cruel to speak the truth?
It's not the truth. I don't think it is. We care about you, and I am sorry we did not do grand gestures of sincerity when you passed. I'm sorry we were preoccupied, and I'm sorry. You deserve better. You deserve way better. I've apologized in the past. I will continue apologizing because I do feel sorry, but we care about you. Do you not want... How can I care for
We'd
you
be
better, I guess? Like, do you
standing
not
here.
want...
Would we be arguing with you right now if we didn't care? Would we be trying to convince you at all? We can find any Joe Schmo on the fucking road to be useful to us. Nothing replaces you as a person, O'Dobbin. You are irreplaceable just as everyone else is in this group. Because you care. And that's why it hurts so much. Because we had a chance to step up and we did not. And I am sorry. You set a high bar because you have honor. And like your uncle said, we don't. But we can learn to. So we are here for you and your mission. And so long as it doesn't destroy you in the process. Because you are our priority here.
Maybe I'm misremembering. And maybe it's cruel to speak the truth. But you talk of caring for us. All of us, me included. Tell me, after you finally get in Zoriana's bed, will you abandon her like you did with Yume? You don't care for us as long as we hold something you want.
You can believe what you want. I can't stop you. But I've said my piece.
O'Davin, you hear your uncle's voice. O'Davin, you're dismissed. Leave me with them.
He just
You're dismissed!
You know better, you know.
Sorry, go ahead.
What did he say?
You're dismissed. We'll speak together. That's an order.
He walks away.
No, genuinely,
wanna
what did he
follow
say? I didn't
Odavin.
hear him. No. What did he say? Someone tell me what he said. I didn't
Said
hear
you're
him.
no better to his uncle.
Oh, okay.
Can I hashtag follow Odavin?
As you try to go, you see Arlen goes, "Wait!
You're gonna make me cry.
Do you see now why I called you here? To show you that you are weak. All of you.
Yeah, like no shit.
But weakness isn't a bad thing. Everyone has weaknesses. They need allies, fellow knights, friends to fill their gaps. You all are not weak because you can't fight. You're all weak because you allow yourselves to be incomplete. Each and every one of you.
Can
When I say you're missing your true potential, watch your friend go. And tell me I'm wrong.
Sigmund just after all that? He kind of brushes off his cloak. Kind of steps kind of in front of Arlen, just like visibly like shaking, not like mad, but like terrified, kind of, and just kind of like get in a position that seems like he's ready to throw a spell to kind of prove something, to like, to continue.
You see he kind of nods his head slightly and takes a step back.
As he does take off his mask, and there is a tear as he kind of gets ready and
Show me your strength.
he will cast Mel's Acid Arrow.
Make an attack.
You, D20. Nope.
Roll with advantage.
Oh. Nope. God damn it.
Nope. You use the spell it casts. You see that Arlen doesn't defend. He just kind of stands there. As the arrow whizzes by, you see there's a slight nod. And he turns to the rest of you three. Show me your strength.
AJ, can you make me a Constitution saving throw?
He's good at those, but I will.
Oh, well.
What are you casting?
He's good at those.
What are you casting?
Just whole
Whole person.
Maybe he rolls an at one. We'll see.
23.
Yeah.
But the spell goes through. You feel it constrict his muscles as he kind of give you a nod. Show me your strength.
Bonus action, spirit or starry form, dragon.
We'll make an attack.
No. Just I'm in the dragon.
Oh,
form.
just in it. Okay. He's looking at Nova and
Run up on
Talix.
him with my sword.
Yeah, make an attack.
Okay. 17.
Make an attack with advantage.
Oh, okay.
That hits.
20.
The first one goes wide, or no, it's one attack. You swing the attack down as it hits the armor, not cutting through, but he tanks it. Good. And looks to you, Talix. Show me your strength, as he kind of pushes Nova back.
For the record, I never disagreed with you.
What are you doing, Alex?
I pull up my long sword
Huh.
and hit him.
Yeah, make an attack with advantage.
Nope. 16.
Wings, they go wide as he just kind of instinctively dodges and then kind of... Good. That's enough for now. Do you understand? You're not strong because you can stand alone. But you can be strong because you choose to stand together. That's what a knight is. That's what strength is. And up until this point, that's what you all have been lacking. I pray that... Well... I think you found your strength. I apologize for my nephew.
Be nicer to him. Like, show him
I'll
some
clean up
fucking
my
affection
mess.
once in a while.
You see, he kind of gives you an eye like, hey, now don't push it, bitch.
She gives him an eye back.
I think we should probably go check on him.
I need to clean up my mess. Make sure Eric's get fed, please.
Can I... Just a moment.
See that he kind of puts the greatsword up and... Yes, Talis, what do you want to do?
I just say... Just tell him that if he doesn't believe us, let us prove it by helping him achieve his mission.
Your name is... Alex, correct?
Correct.
I will leave this with you. Be an Aegis. And he just continues on. But Alvin, where does your uncle find you?
Probably he probably just stormed off until he couldn't see or hear anyone.
Mm-hmm. For sure. You get to like a small little pond. You just kind of drop to your knees. What do you do?
I think that was why I do what I'm doing. He's supposed to cry.
Yeah. You hear footsteps come from behind you. I kind of turn through blurred eyes. You see your uncle. Doesn't say a word.
I think they're just gonna say that for a second. Now I'm just wants to just like shove him. Just
Yeah. He takes it and then he doesn't get defensive or doesn't fight back.
why are we here?
Hit me.
He just shoves him again.
Again.
He just keeps doing it. Just
Again. On the third or fourth time, your hands kind of become weak until you just push and your forearms kind of collapse in your elbows and you just kind of fall into his chest. That is why we're here. Because of that feeling there. Because we have to persevere when everyone else won't. His head kind of looks up and past you, just kind of looking out. I miss them, we know. Every day. But I don't miss them because I saw them die. I miss them because I couldn't save them. And that's my fault. I didn't let parents return to their little boy home. And I have to carry that weight with me every day. This, and he kind of gestures to the claw. This wasn't what I had expected.
I can't even look at myself in the mirror anymore.
Why not?
Claws and scales, dead eyes. I'm becoming like them.
Come with me. He takes you to the pond. Kind of turns your head towards the water. I don't see a monster, Odavin. I see a scared boy who misses his mother and father.
It's not just them. My brothers and my sisters. Eliza. All of them. I've turned my back on all of them. For what? To be ignored when I reach out to you and tell you that the dragon is
The
dead?
father's alive, Odavin! Your father is alive. You think I'm hunting a Shenrak for revenge for your father? No. I'm hunting a Shenrak because he is your father. None of this conquest matters. Every rung is a step closer to my brother. And that's why I do it. You weren't ready to know the truth when I set you off. But it seems you are now.
How?
The old man had it wrong. The trials of Novarum. Varlix wasn't trying to make new wardens. He was trying to make new brothers. You see, he puts his hand out, and as he casts Dispel Magic, you see the form of the illusion change. His shoulder becomes larger, the arm extends out, until it's this massive claw extending out, almost like draconic necrosis. Kind of like quarter-step mushrooms growing on his skin, but scales. You see one eye just covered. The trials were never meant to make a warrior. They were meant to turn us into them. But your mother, she learned of the olden ways. We were planning on running away and starting over. But to keep up appearances, we had to. Augustus wanted to make sure. When we got there, what was waiting for us was, well, the last step of the trials was this. I only recently started succumbing to the transformation, but I don't know how long before I lose myself like your father did. Varlix is making great worms, Odavin. He's turning those with ambition and dreams into monsters.
Only beneath a night dome swamp, she.
Yes. Happened before the destruction. But yes.
You said there was another.
In due time, Odavin.
I cannot take one
I
step
need
into
you.
light.
I need you to trust me. There are some truths that I keep from you to keep you safe, to protect you from pain. Trust me. And it stands up straight, very militaristic. What did your father used to say about slouching?
More dangerous than dragons.
Up straight. I'm proud of you. Go back to your friends. A knight doesn't stand alone. You wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them, Odavin. And they wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. But you see now why we're doing this. I'm not hunting. I'm not hunting random dragons, Odavin.
And the knights.
Elias. the year 2467. She was one of the best and brightest. An adept poison user, she concocted salves, poisons, and various other weaponry from the sap of flowers. You've read some of her teachings in the books in Novarum yourself. Reduced to a creature that doesn't remember her own origin. The transformation doesn't just change you, Odavin. You forget what you are. You start over.
Shenrak said he recognized me.
Give me an insight check.
10.
And the only thing you remember, really, not really reading Arlen's face, but you do remember the words that Shenrak said to you. I remembered watching this Augustus fall, and how he fell.
He spoke of my father like another person.
Because he is. Davin, you need to listen to me. Whatever that creature is now, it is not Augustus Rex anymore. Do not hesitate to pull that trigger.
I won't.
Get out of here. The rest of you, you see Odavin kind of come back, his back a bit straightened, a bit of conviction in his step. What do you all want to do, if anything?
I'd like to go to Signet, actually.
Okay.
Right.
What?
It's true that I paid for your resurrection. I did it because it was my call that got you killed. I'm the one that
Never done
decided that we
properly,
should
thank
split.
you.
Figment?
Udavin. What you said was true. In some aspects, we choose each other. But I've realized something. I cannot come with you on this trip, on this journey, not yet. I cannot help you. I'm not strong enough yet.
Still need to find your queen, don't we? But until we do, you have a night.
I kind of pull out one of my night pieces, and I hand it to him. Hold on to this.
You hear a
Even-
deep voice segment coming from stoking the flames, but go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Even if I'm not with you now, upon that peace and what it stands for, I swear I will come back stronger and I will be of use to you, to all of you.
Figmund. The last time you had an affliction, it was dragon's blood that cured you, wasn't it?
It was, yes. Though,
Well, and you hear kind of a feminine voice from the other side of the campgrounds. I mean, I am a dragon, technically.
what are you trying to say?
Ibaneth can give you infusions to maybe get your strength back to some degree. The process won't be fine, and if it doesn't go well, then you run the risk of it dispels the magic again, so you all can see the quite frankly mangled draconic visage that's essentially like a dragon's limb implanted in the side of this guy's shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
And you run the risk of this mutation occurring, but, well, given your stature, I don't think it'll be too likely.
No matter which road I walk down, it ends in rot. But I do not want to die.
Then pave a new road. No one
With
said
dragon's
you had
blood,
to follow the path laid out before you. Alright, go ahead.
with dragon's blood, and the tools I craft by my own hand, I will pave this road.
You're welcome to stay here if you'd like. In the meantime,
Thank you. I must get to work. Though I am not a knight, Odavin. I hope my word means something.
A long time ago we spoke. And I said that I could take you at your word because despite what you've done, you've never lied to me. That still holds true.
Sigmund, for the first time I think you have ever seen, he genuinely smiles. And he gives you a hug, brother.
I'll come back.
anything else anyone wants to do?
I will step forward. You're allowed to hate me, all you want. In fact, I welcome it if that is what you feel you need. But I'm still going to remain by your side, and I'm still going to help you to the best of my ability. Whether or not you want me there, if that means you have to unleash your sharpest of words upon me in order to get where you're going, and so be it. So I'm not going anywhere.
I once told you that if we stood back to back, there's not a lot that could overtake us. If we were ever in the rare position to become aligned. I don't see that it's changed. I'll fight with you as
I
long as
believe
you
so
fight with
either.
me.
Just kind of like hold out a hand. Steal.
He shakes her hand.
Okay.
I'm sorry that I haven't shown that I care about you, and I'll work on that. I do care about you, Odavin.
Perhaps my words were a bit too harsh to the one who brought me back.
No, they were harsh to everyone, but also you're allowed to feel your feelings. And like, I would have been meaner if I was in your shoes. So honestly, you're fine.
I don't doubt that you would have.
I'll give him a hug.
Okay. Anyone else?
I'm
there-
just gonna
Oh,
do
Alex,
the bro thing and put my hand on his shoulder. Now let's go to work, brother. And just go and just light up the mood.
Okay.
Pointing to
Well.
the training arena, whatever.
Okay. Anything else anyone wants to do with anyone in this clearing?
I'll say, as we're like, I guess heading wherever we're heading next, I'll ask Odavin to hang back for just a second. Say, I'm going to share something with you that I've yet to share with anyone. But I feel like you need to hear it. The reason I did what I did to come back for all of you. It was... I don't remember a lot, really, but I remember the overwhelming urge to rest, but also the overwhelming urge not to leave you all with the grief of losing someone close to you. Again. Came back for all of you, each and every one of you. And that's the only reason I still stand here right now. So take that as you will.
He does care for you. Despite my
You think so?
spiny words. Zorana does care. Whether she sees it or not yet. If the time does come where she does see it, please prove me wrong. I've lost a lot of siblings. Some to the world, and some because I've turned my back in pursuit of this goal. But it's hard not to think of her as a little sister from time to time. So forgive me for being defensive.
I aim to protect her, as is everyone in this group, with my dying breath. Nothing to worry about.
Good.
Let's go.
I did
You'll
actually.
kind of rest here. Yeah.
Sorry, I know we're doing a lot.
No, go ahead.
You're
good.
I
Absolutely.
did actually, oddly enough, want to talk to Edith.
Okay, for sure. You catch her in her own tent, kind of, just kind of away from everybody else. She's just kind of roasting a small little piece of meat on a spit, and there's bones by the camp you see. But she does come out in this humanoid form. What do you want to do?
I don't know how much this is going to mean to you, but regardless, I feel that you're owed it. I felt a lot of contempt toward you, outwardly and inward.
You don't say.
Regardless, I've just recently learned that you didn't deserve it. So you have my apologies for what it's worth.
I appreciate the apologies, but I do deserve it. I'm not worthy of your forgiveness. I'm not worthy of your friendship. I know what I did. Even when it wasn't me, it was me. And just because the gods decided that I was lucky, I got to make a choice. I stay up at night thinking how many nights, how many brothers and sisters did I kill that were sent to kill me? How many children never got their father to come home because of me? How many brothers never saw their sister again because of me? So thank you, but your contempt for me is well deserved. Until the job is done and I rectify my mistakes, when the last night of Domum Swam is me, then you can forgive me.
Let's make sure we get there then.
Let's make sure.
He just kind of nods and leaves.
Okay. Anyone else?
I want to talk to Arlen.
For sure. You see him just kind of playing with the bloodhound, just kind of taking a stick and throwing it, just kind of absent-mindedly as he tends to the flame. Just it comes back, he takes it, he throws it. You sit down on the log next to him. What do you want to do?
It must be hard for you too. Seeing what assume you love as a son being hurt.
Yes.
I will just say, I will be a shield for him from now on. And learn the ways. You have my word, and I just reach out my hand.
He's all I have left. Kind of takes your hand and shakes it.
I understand it.
You should get rest. It's going to be a long travel tomorrow.
You too. Forgive yourself a little. I go to bed.
As you all head back to the city of New Zatura, you all have decided to stand with Odavin, with each other, against this looming threat. The true machinations of this threat and the final fruition of this endeavor, no one can say for certain. No one knows the bounds of the travel, no one knows the extent of what you must do. Arlen tells you information enough that there is a draconic threat tied to the same dragon that devoured Sosogakure. There's an unmarked island somewhere in the Republic to the east. They show reverence to a dragon who lives in the depths of cave networks found on the island. This dragon swears fealty to a Shenrak. Kind of armed with this knowledge, Odavin, it bolsters you now knowing what you know. That maybe you're not on the wrong side. Something to think about. But as you all head to a rest this evening, with promise to meet back with Arlen and Ibanez the next morning to start your journey forward, it's here where we're going to end session 27.
Yay.
I thank you guys so much for playing.